Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. You guys did it. No shitty ass battle for Middle Earth. Okay, World of Warcraft time. No. The great game discussion. The great game. The great game. The great game. So, as we talked about, we have switched mods because we will never ever work with Mumiago again. Here he made. So this is an official competitive rule set for the Finest Braum mod, which is the mod that we are gonna use in the great game. Let me just switch everything up. Hearts of Iron 4, great game, final talks, plus final draft. After this, we're gonna start Kaiser Redux. Then I told them to put the rule suggestions in. Then Dankus says this will be the most important nations for 8v8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Finland, he says. Okay. That means, unfortunately, once again, we have to make our entire own rule set, boys. Let's... Shit, does anyone... Fuck, I need help. Does anyone have that rule set I did the other day? Oh, where's Dad? Okay, this... Oh my god. You guys remember I did the rule set the other day? Please tell me anyone still has that link. Because I wrote that big intro. Oh, you fucking have it already, Train? Oh, you're a fucking legend, dude. Good job. Okay, this is like the basics. Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through it. This is gonna take a sec. So, great game. Greta game, huh? We're still gonna use electricity here. Great game 2. Official 19th of June 2022. If the baby doesn't come out before that. Very, very important. Blah, 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 blah. Am I not using this? Yeah. Okay. Fuck all this. I need some lo-fi music, sorry. Something more chill. And once again, I put in the basic intro. Let's go through that intro if everything still makes sense. Oh, that looks good. Sure. Great Game 2 official rule set. The Great Game 2 will feature the first ever Extras Allies Esports Hoi 4 multiplayer event with a prize pool of $2,500. Notes. Every donation happening on the event day will be added to the overall prize pool. I think we can easily boost the prize pool a bit with that rule. Some viewers are gonna tune in and be like, wow, I want to support this. So $2,500 is not set. The mode will be 8 access players versus 8 adult players. The mod played will be Adios, the Finest Bra, the so-called Bokwin mods. That's the mod we came out with here after replacing an anti-Semite mod. I think that's his name. Train. The match is planned to take place on Sunday, blah, blah, blah. 8 hours long, maybe. The final winning team will be determined by the host, Tommy. What the fuck is this trash? No. Can I just... No. The final winning team will be determined by the host, Tommy. If no clear winner can be determined, the game will keep going until it's possible. It is possible to determine, or Tommy calls a winner. Tommy will be able to warn players with yellow cards. I still have to buy them, man. Another warning will end up being a red card, which means the player gets kicked from the game and replaced by a stand-in. With a red card, you lose all rights to a winner's payout. On Friday the 10th, we will draw the teams, which we have done. So... Can I not just add a screenshot here? So I go to Reddit. TommyKay Reddit. And someone posted it here. Boom, I saved this. And now I can just pull it in here, right? Unsupported image? Deine Mutter ist ein unsupported image, du Hund, Junge! Warte! Teams. So we have in the Axis, we have Yosha, Lucifer, Headless Spider, not Hateless. Knave. Discard Pixel. L. Bowser. Doritos! And Norbert. The allies are represented by Dankus, Shitticus, Shadow Game, Bitter Steel, Marcel the Muppet, Leonard, C-Mops, and Purin. We have that done. Okay. Thank you, Domiro, my brother, man. Blah, 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 blah. Now, it is Sunday today. Now, before we do anything today, we have to determine the final pick phase of what will be the final nations. Thank you, Astiwana. Now, I'm going back to the thing, reading that shit. This is what Dankus supposes. Rule proposal by Medi. Allies allow China to be AI, but in turn get to choose their second Soviet players. So only 3 of our players are random, but Japan gets to kill China easy and have impact and content. Thank you, Ethan Goldblum. Thank you so much for the 5, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which day will the game be? Did you just tune in, man? Rules needed. Germany must declare after 13 blah blah blah. No linear units. Okay, this is just basic stuff. We're gonna go through it. So no one talked any shit about the suggestion that Dankus gave you. So I would like to go with the suggestion. The question is, how do we handle Russia co-op? One thing is crystal clear in this mod, and it's just what it is. Thank you so much, Daka. Is that there cannot be a China player. This mod is kind of built around an AI China. It's still hard. The Japan has to play good, even though I think they will have a good Japan. There cannot be a China player. So this is what... So one question I could raise right now is, if we want to allow people that the allies deny one minor player, they do not have a 4th minor player, but in exchange have 1 Russia co-op, man. I came to the conclusion a while ago that 2 Russias is totally fair, totally balanced, makes total sense. What do you guys think? Should we allow the allies to name a Soviet co-op and only get 3 randoms? I believe in that. Maddie, shut up. You're on Team Allies, you muppet. I think that totally makes total sense. Yeah. Any denies? These guys are probably not even here. You didn't write me, so I'm not. Wait, I didn't write you down? Wait, Maddie. Oh shit, Maddie is in this game. What the fuck? How did I forget you? The fuck? Nothing in the world makes more sense. So that would mean, thank you for 25, Jafet, man. I really fucking need these gifted subs lately, that's for fucking sure. Fucking hell, Jafet! Habibi! Why the fuck you dropping 25, bro? The hell? I forgot you 2 pooties. Not the first day you've been forgotten, huh? Thank you so much for 25 fucking gifted sub. Jafet? Küss deine Scheiße, verfickte! Fick deine scheiß Muppensubs, Mann. Ich hab keinen Bock mehr, Alter. Oh, nee. So ein Hund mit seinen scheiß 25 Muppensubs, Junge. Oh, nee. Mann, ey. Jafet, go fucking... You goddamn terrorist, dude. You just fucking tried this, huh? This was your plan all along. Anyway, that means we will now determine the final 8 nations for each thing, faction. Yeah. Fuck me, dude. I'm so used to spilling shit, man, I don't even fucking... I feel nothing anymore. Thank you, Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood sounds like a famous 80s serial killer, man. The Guybrush Threepwood murder. you know? I don't know. That's just came to my brain. Sorry, 1 sec. Ew, what the fuck is coming out of there? I hope that's salt or... What the hell? Ew! Good thing I'm not drinking Coca-Cola anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm so used to this. Whatever, man. Fuck it. Put that here for later when the stream is off, if you know what I mean. Fuck you, Yafet. That means... And I think that's not unfair that they get 4 randoms. That's not unfair. No, I make that decision. That means... USSR... Sorry, what? USSR co-op? One question, chat. Ooh, that's big. Do you think we should randomize France? Because they get killed anyway. Ooh, should we randomize France? Once again, to explain something, right? A lot of you guys probably don't understand. I will ask the teams today. France should be allies. You're not listening. Just listen. Oh my fucking god. I will ask both teams in the next hour who they want on Germany, who they want on Elite Japan, Spain, USA, UK to Russia's. Now, then the other 4 nations will be randomized to them. Like Hungary, I will draw someone for Hungary. My question is, should I draw someone from Team Allies to France? That's what I'm not saying that France is gonna join the Axis, okay, man? Mr. Muppet over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking about for a second. They're not talking much. France is pretty big in this mod. Don't do it. Medi, you can't talk. You're in the Allies, man. Everything you say is biased anyway. But France should be esports player. Then, next proposal, chat. What if, chat? Oh, I think I love this. Oh, I love this. I love what I'm gonna say now. I love what I'm gonna say now. I think I stay with that. What if, chat, I random the Soviet co-op? Dun dun dun! Genius. Genius. Because these Muppets are just gonna put Leonard and Denkus. Bro, we are randoming the second Russia co-op, man. Yes. Done deal. The Russia co-op will be randomized. So, I'm gonna listen to Denkus and his proposal here. Let's go through it. Thank you, noob. So, Germany, Japan, Spain. I want to have Spain drawn. Then, okay, that is the, they can choose this. Who plays this? The next ones are random. Hungary. Sorry. Hungary. I feel like drawing the USSR co-op last because that's the funniest. Denkus on Suicide Watch. Fuck that. He just wants to play with Leonard and play a broken Russia, man. Fuck that. We're gonna deny that. Canada. Was machst du grad? Dicker, mach die Klotzen auf und laber nicht rum, wie so ein Idiot. Alles macht hier Sinn. Spinner, Junge. Any. Romania. Canada, Rosh, obviously. 7, Bulgaria, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Bulgaria. Has the draft been done yet? No, I'm not putting any names in, dude. We're literally... Is everybody fucking retarded nowadays? We're literally... I can't even... I need to genuinely learn to ignore chat more. South Africa. No, Australia. The thing is, I want to allow them to pick between Australia and South Africa. I think I want to do that. I will ask the team if they want one of them. I feel like I want to ask them that. And here, I'm going to ask for... didn't we do that? Will be drawn for 8 players, blah, blah. Yeah, here, the random ones. Yeah. I want to allow them a pick. Okay, Siam, Manchu... Finland. I'm giving them a choice. They're taking Finland anyway. Manchu. I don't think there's Slovakia on this mod. And I don't know how Vichy works in this mod. And these guys, I'm allowing Australia. There's no Brazil, right? Brazil, Mexico. It's pretty sure who they are gonna vote for, right? It's kind of crystal clear what they're gonna vote for. What the fuck is just happened? Wait. My God, I am so fucking bad at this. So they can choose Australia, South Africa. Wait. Let's do it like this. Australia, South Africa, Ireland, New Zealand, Mex, or Bra. Oh, fuck me. Or Brazil. They can choose that. They can choose that. And then the final draw is Russia co-op. That's pretty big. That means this can get deleted. Okay. Okay. There's Mexico, Brazil, Slovakia not, and Vichy is playable. I don't know what happens though if I put Vichy in. Is that like bad? Can something bad happen with that? What about Portugal? Have you ever seen the stream before, man? The fuck you talking about Portugal, dude? Okay, what's up, Portugal, man? Now, that means, let me just go for everything. I will ask them now to tell me these 8 players, and then the other 8 are going back into the Muppet helmet that protects me from the chat autism, and then I will randomly draw them into that. That is today's draw. Now, I think we go through the rules first. We're gonna go through the rules first, and then we do the draw. Because I don't know if these teams are up right now. I hope they are. Randomized Soviet co-op was the initial plan. Good job, respect. It was before Tommy Boy. I have no idea what you're talking about, Leonard. Okay, I don't fucking remember what happened yesterday. Go fuck you, Leonard. Fucking bitch ass Leonard. You know who's real alpha? Fucking Bjorn, the game master of gods, who just drops 100 gifted subs to save this Muppet channel. You know why he's doing that? He just wants to save my sub count so we can play for more World of Warcraft together and more Battle for Middle-earth together, man. That's what he's doing. He's investing in himself here. Bitcoin Bjorn back in the house, man. I'm telling you. Thank you very much, Bjorn. You know you don't have to do this. I think you're fucking an idiot. But goddamn it, man. Thank you very much for saving this Muppet of a channel. I say Muppet way too much. Oh god. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, dude. Switch to Hoy Insta 200 gifted. Thank you, Bernie, man. Thank you, man. Kind of want to do some raids with you, and I love you, Bjorn. Like, I do a lot of you. You're my internet friend. Anyway, I don't want to jump around so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. So, let's go through the rule set before we ask them for the draw. Thank you, Mekaba. Before we start that, I am officially making a voice channel for the Axis and the Allies, where we will meet and you will tell me your picks. Team Axis, can you join that Axis voice channel? Are you allowed to do that? You should be, right? You should be allowed to join that. Check in Discord if you're allowed to join that Axis voice channel, please. That would be great. Okay, they cannot. Thank you, Mekaba. Is there anyone of the 16 players right now that can please come to the Access Discord channel I just made in the Great Game 2 channel to see if we can join? It should be able. It's open for Great Game thingy. There he is. Good job. Thank you, Alyosha. Thank you, Alyosha. Thank you, man. Thank you. So I will please ask the Axis and Allies to go into these channels, for I am gonna ask them soon what their picks are. So we're going through the rules. We have to do that. It's just important. First of all, this is or whatever, right? This means nothing to us. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Every player come to the Allies channel, and if you have anything you want to say about the rules, I'm here. Okay, here we go. Guys, fuck it. I'm gonna look over the rules as I'm unmuted here, so if you see anything You can just say it right here if you want anything different. Okie dokie?
Okay.
Okay. Again, if there's anyone of the 16 players watching, come to Discord. It's open for you. Let's go through it. Let me just... I'm just putting myself off push to talk so they can hear me. Okay. First of all, I'm putting this in. One sec, everybody. You know, the ultimate rule has to always be that I have the final say, otherwise they meme and blah 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 blah. One sec. Okay, so the first rule is blah blah blah, Tommy decides things.
Hola señoritas, ¿cómo estás?
What up, what up? No actions that could destabilize the game, such as spamming, docking, or rights, or whatever. I mean, if you fucking do that, you're probably already fucked anyway. Yeah, you may only join your assigned faction. That should be kind of crystal clear. Allies and access doesn't matter to us here. Common turn is part of the allies here. There is 0 Civ boosting allowed. Trade backs are fine. Totally makes sense, right? I see no issue with that. Thank you, Looney. Cannot design a division that is below 10 width. Fully love that, yes. Yeah. No Space Marines. All most basic. Yeah.
Cannot design or cannot use?
Oh, here we go. Cannot design.
I mean, that's, you know,
Yeah, for like volunteers and stuff, right?
and some nations have like starting divisions that are like 6
Cannot
width or
design or
something.
use.
Yeah,
let's-
you don't want someone
yeah,
spamming a 2-width to make like 10 volunteers or
Yes.
something.
Like, if you start the game with a 2-if, I obviously am not gonna fuck with you. But if you design yourself into a less than 10-width and then use it for defense or attack, that's obviously pretty bad.
Or deploy.
Yeah, we don't want them deployed, so then it stops people sending like.
We're
lots
like
of
making a
volunteers.
logbook now. Design, use, or deploy a division that is below 10. No Space Marines. Deleting factories is not allowed. Miners may delete dockyards if they have used all the building slots. Makes sense. Exploits of any kind are not allowed as the host if you're unsure what things. Yeah, you guys are always allowed to call a pause. You can be like, timeout. Oh, didn't we do that in Great Game 1? You guys can call timeout, and then we look at your
I think
issue
we did.
and discuss it. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Exploits are not allowed. Each team can come to Tommy's Discord channel and call a timeout. And then we look at your issue. You cannot justify war goals and declare wars until that comes. We should talk about that already now. Now, I think justify war goals and stuff should be in the country-specific rules. Like, you guys want to talk about, if I check Discord, there's some issues here in this rule set with when Germany declares. Like here, Denka says, Germany must declare after 39, blah, blah. We're going to do that into the Germany-specific rules. I'm putting that away for now. The Allies can't deny Sudetenland, and they shouldn't even be allowed to deny Munich Conference, right? Shouldn't that be added? Wait, that is Sudetenland. Or Rhineland. One thing I want to urge all of you guys listening right now is there might be a case of something not being the rule set, but with basic human logic, you will come to the conclusion that it's, let's say you find a random button up your ass and the button says you get 1 million damage, and you say, hey, it's not the rule set, fuck you, Tommy. Obviously, you might be in trouble for that. Use general human brain, you know? Thank you, Anton. That'd be great. You are not allowed to stage a coup, cannot boost ideology without permission, cannot do propaganda mission. I remember in the other rule set we had something with... It was a bit deeper. I feel like just copying this, man, because it was better. Here, you can only steal technologies and blueprints from hostile controlled majors. I like that. Let's go like this with time. Okay, I need a sec. Blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, this is gone. No coups unwanted boosting. I mean, that's pretty fucking clear. Even AI boosting is forbidden. I feel like just copying that other set, man. This set seems so... whatever. I'm sweating like a bitch when Germany is getting so fucking hot. No coups are unwanted boosting, no Civ boosting, blah blah blah. No exploits. What is considered an exploit? Yeah, if you don't know, then you shouldn't be here. Some exploits are not allowed specifically, like... Yeah, yeah, I like this rule set more. I'm gonna switch it over. One sec. Fuck all this. We're going out of this, and then I check it again later. We're going with the basic. This one, because this is much more fleshed out. One sec. Oh, I'm sweating, baby. Jesus. This summer's gonna kill me. This looks much better. But now I would like to put the other one on the side. Uno momento, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Now that is here. Okay, so. Let's go through it again so everybody fucking gets it, including me. Tommy's words are blah, 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 blah. No exploiting. Like, I remember in the Great Game, one of you guys put a garrison order on Turkey to get planning bonus or something. I think that is now banned. Yes, I want to ban that. Some exploits are not allowed specifically, blah, 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 blah. For example, no building up any planning bonus in any other unnatural way. Like, I don't want to see you guys doing some weird exploit on Turkey so you have planning bonus in Russia or some shit. Just get planning bonus like it's kind of meant. Oh,
bullshit.
Lucifer, we are missing a Mexico, Brazil.
It would always happen, regardless. Like you see, because the mod changed last day, right? There will always be this happening. Like, it doesn't matter if you were on the X, there was something else would be. Like, and that's super bullshit. The mod changes 3 days before the actual game. Like, come on, man.
What changing? What? What's up?
Like, we were talking about the sub mod that's being made for the Great Game. I mean, I don't like the fact that the mod is just changing like 5 days before the game. Like, I don't know what to expect. What are they gonna make? What are they gonna change? What's gonna, like, how do I know that?
It would be great to have Dankus here, who was there 10 minutes ago, to explain that. He said he's talking to them to make an, also for you the viewers, the mod developers are thinking of making an 8 versus 8 version of the mod. The problem is we don't know exactly what that means.
I mean, yeah, and that's like, when is that gonna happen? Like, when do we get the mod? Like, what's going on there?
So the person
I can guarantee you, though, I just want to guarantee real quick, if that 8 versus 8 mod fucks too much with the whole construct of the mod, obviously we wouldn't do that. But if they just basically like turn off, I don't know, South Africa or some shit, I don't know. If it's very basic, then we should think about it.
I mean, the problem is allies are unplayable right now since the mod is balanced around Mexico, Ireland, Brazil, players being played because they have equal, and South Africa.
Well, anyways, you know, the guy that is making the sub mod is Swimmy, the friend of Bokon, and yeah, he doesn't. I don't know if he has started yet, but the plan was to just annex some miners into, some other allied nations.
That sounds like the easiest way to fix this entire issue is you give unpicked allied miners just to the UK. You just let them annex that.
Yeah, and like Bulgaria to Romania and
not to the UK. I would have to disagree.
I will be against going to the UK. Like, come on.
Why?
Yeah.
Day one going to the UK. I mean, we have to be against it. Like, we're on the opposite team. Like,
yeah. Last time we did, what was it? Late 39 or something?
I mean, 38 at least.
Well, I think this is a different situation, since in Oak the miners are, the game is less balanced around miners, more around majors. From what I heard here, it is like vice versa. So you have stronger miners, right, Marcel?
No.
Yes.
How
Brazil,
are the
Mexico. All the miners who, if played correctly, can be very strong, especially in Africa and Asia.
So either way, what I would propose is that, for example, New Zealand gets annexed into Australia. You can have like one American nation, so like Canada gets Mexico and Brazil. That's just suggestions, all can change.
Okay.
But that would be my idea.
Let's go through that when we reach that in the rule set. Then we talk about that. Let's just do the basic stuff real quick, so we have that gone. Real quick. Okay, for example, this rule doesn't apply anymore. I don't know how that works in the finest brawl. No more. You are not allowed to manually justify. You can only go to wars with focuses, which was very good for Oak. I don't know if how that works in the finest brawl.
And rocks and TFB.
It works. Yeah, I can keep that rule in. You guys
for
sure?
home games, Bulgaria always justifies on Greece, for example, on the Yugo. But after.
But you can also attack Greece with Italy. Italy has a focus.
Yeah, you just joined that war.
Alicia, didn't you say that Spain like attacks Portugal though?
they have a focus
Spain,
for it.
yeah, I have
They get
also
a
focus for it.
A focus on it.
Okay, so everyone is okay with this one here, number 5. Looks like it. No deleting or changing circle divisions. If I see you do that, blah blah, yellow card. No docking rights and military access to anyone only acceptable in certain circumstances, like something is fucked. You can just, hey, time out, listen to this. This rule was also Oak specific. No land lease to Utopia or China. How is that defined as bra? How should that work?
It can stay since none of them will
It should
be
say like
players.
that. I think so
It
too.
should stay, yes.
Okay.
Usually people's land lease to China.
Okay.
Yeah,
no
land
disagreements.
lease. Land lease to China for RXP, yeah.
And sorry, yeah, actually.
Did it not say something in the TFB rules about that?
Actually, no. I was
Check.
confusing something. It's not China.
Going
no.
back to these rules. One sec.
Oh yeah, this is okay, but that's Spain, that's Spain.
According to this, you can send volunteers, but I don't think we should allow that. It says in the
No, like,
TFB,
come on,
the
man,
TFB
it's-
rule set it says 4 volunteers each.
Like, come on, no.
Yeah,
no.
that's a bit strange.
I mean, it's for XP.
Oh, no tanks on ports. That's important. I like that. So, oh, I just deleted the stream.
Yeah, like short game breaks before Barb and Danzig. I think that's really important for mental.
Sure.
And that could be fine,
About
yes,
that?
yes,
Little
yeah,
5 minutes,
that,
sure.
yeah, sure, yeah, that's fine.
Caffeine injects.
Sorry,
Caffeine.
I
But
just
just do
destroyed my
other
stream.
lol.
I need a second. One moment, and we're back, boys. So, you guys said something about air leases to China.
Allow air,
think
allow
the
air
rules are
volunteers
fine.
to China.
I would allow the
Everyone.
attaché not sending planes. Both sides.
Air volunteers for Soviet.
So
maybe.
there's not a question if air volunteers should be allowed in China or not.
It's just land lease.
Just land lease.
I would, I don't know, land lease 100% no, if you ask me. I would also disallow air volunteers, attaché allowed, that's my
Yeah, I would say no land lease to China because there's only one Japan player, and if you land lease China a lot, then Japan
Yeah,
will probably die.
Yeah,
I
fair.
mean, I suppose
this
air
one, yeah.
volunteers are like.
In this mod, looks like you should really leave them both alone because it's hot enough. So that rule stays if no one wants to open the discussion more. Looks like it stays. Okay. I like this rule here. You can only steal technologies from hostile majors. You guys agree with that? Kind of
First.
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Exploiting mechanics or skirting the rules, blah blah blah. Obviously, if you're on a switch country, which we don't have here, I can delete all of that. No switch countries. Volunteer rules. I need your help with that. I don't know how the finest Spanish Civil War works.
You can send the Axis can send Bulgarian, Germany, Italian volunteers, and allies can yeah, Japanese also, and allies side can send Soviets and maybe France if he does the focus.
Although, if I may ask, what is the quantity of the volunteers?
I know that, like, Soviets, it's like 7, Italians can send 9,
Oh,
Germany
what the
2.
fuck?
That's a bit
Family can send
unbalanced.
4, you just need to spam some divisions.
But
Yeah, but that's
Italy,
not allowed.
What
I
if
mean,
you can do that.
you can't do empty divisions, that's not allowed.
Italy sends 9, Germany sends like 4, and Soviet sends 6. That's a bit unbalanced.
Maybe cap it.
France also sent
Yeah,
it.
capping
Yeah,
seems
but
good.
but we cannot lose the war, Marcel. If we lose the war, one player is out for our team. Like, there's no
Yeah, Spain
mechanic
is pretty big here.
that like, it's not like, you know, you lose the civil war, but the guy still stays. Okay, that's fine. But here it's just you
But
captain it.
it's
That's
like
it.
2-1 advantage. Like
But it
Soviets
should
will
be
just get
like,
steamrolled.
what do you want for us to lose the war and then one of
No,
our guys
what
is just
normally happens
gone?
in
I would
TFB,
prefer that,
what
yes.
normally happens in TFB.
I mean, yeah, of course you would. I mean, I understand, but
I mean, think about it. Japan sends 4, Germany sends 4, Italy sends 9, Soviets send 7.
That's
Didn't France
fair.
also send volunteers?
I think that's fair.
And Bulgaria sends 2, at least.
Italy
I think
sends
actually
9.
that sounds.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's...
The thing is,
I would not cap it since we cannot afford to lose the war at any point. If we do, one player is out of the game in 36. That's like completely
And,
bad.
I mean, Japan also goes out of the volunteers.
And
like
Japan
when
also
they
goes
China.
out of the, yeah, he's there, but not forever.
one thing that Oak is doing very well is that even if if the Axis lose the Axis Civil War, which if Russia plays good enough, he should be deserved to do that, then the Spanish player stays on Spain. I don't know how that works in this mod. It probably.
But here, I think you
you're
just
gonna
switch.
lose.
You stay, but you're like on Republic in Spain, and then
Okay.
like what do we do? Rehost, and then I mean I don't know.
Yeah, you're just gonna lose.
Spain player could just
Spain
go
is
Germany.
over then.
Right, like the worst case situation, what we could do is that if Spain is at brink of defeat in the game, we can just, a save game, like rehost, they can fix the game and make National Spain win. Right, that's the like worst case scenario, which will take us, 5 minutes?
And
Or
then give like something.
to rehost.
over-
Give
How hard
yeah,
would it
give like
Yeah,
how
some
hard would it be to
advantages.
include like a decision in the submod? To
Or,
just
yeah,
so
that's an
Spain
alternative
and
as
then
well.
Like
give
you
Soviet,
click
I
the
don't
decision
know,
like
10
the
offensive
Civil
or
War or
something.
something.
So
Yeah, like
the final solution here will be, and which I like, is we're gonna design it in a way that if the Axis lose Spain, there will be a rehost where we do a thing where Fascist Spain stays, but 20 off-map civs, or 20 off-map mills, what you do in Oak, are giving to Russia. We still have to talk about exactly what that will be, but that will kind of be the idea. If Spain loses, he's not out of the game, but a debuff happens for the Axis. The Allies get something nice.
That's fair.
Because otherwise Axis is dead when they lose Spain.
Then we have to write that down. 1 sec. No volunteers except Spanish Civil War. So should I write both sides of the Civil War may receive volunteers from the nations that are able to? Because in this mod, Portugal, Canada can do it anyway. From nations that are able to send volunteers. Make sense?
But I mean, the nations that can't send the volunteers, they can't do it in the game.
They don't
There's
do
no
it,
option
yeah.
for them. There's no
Yeah, so
need for
this-
the rule. They
this
can't do it.
phrasing means Japan, Italy, Bulgaria, Germany, France, Russia. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. No paratroopers or tank volunteers are allowed in Spain though. And then he says again no tank volunteers, but weird.
What about like weekend, for example, support companies?
Sorry, what?
Light weekend support companies, like a tank weekend. Does it count as tank?
Light tank, yeah.
Because it makes the divisions
Doesn't.
unplaceable.
Shouldn't.
It does?
I will just
It
say no,
doesn't
so no
make-
memes happen. Just infantry
No,
and that's it.
no.
Okay, then it's guess best to write that down.
I mean,
Including like
wouldn't tank
including
volunteers
support.
include light tanks? What?
It's
Yeah,
but like
recon.
It's like weekend.
Oh,
Super-
Or
reconnaissance.
you can also
yeah,
you can also
okay,
put
good.
like medium
Got it.
SPA into your divisions, and then they have like 15 armor.
also
There
the-
is also no recon cars allowed in the volunteer template.
And like
Spain
Yeah.
has
Like armor, right?
another
Armor.
volunteer path where they can send volunteers to Germany. In that case, they should.
I
still
would
be
just
able to
write
send
armor support companies.
Yeah. Plus, there's still like trucks you could theoretically use as recon.
I mean, motorized is an armor, so it's fine.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, just want to check if I missed anything from this thing. Blah blah blah. Did I ban? I mean, that's pretty obvious that you can't coup people with spies and shit.
That's in
collab
the
government.
original-
Yeah, Tommy, I made a suggestion for the.
But why no collab
Product
government?
government only allowed against
On
AI.
players.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
Japan can do it against China, but you can't do it
Yeah.
against like miners in Russia and things like that.
Collab government is only allowed against AI, and then also, yeah, I mean, cooping and unwanted boosting is banned anyway. Cannot do propaganda mission. Yeah, that's not in here. Cannot do propaganda mission. Propaganda mission. You see this paradox? That's what we have to do to balance your game. Okay. But they're actually thinking about making rules like this. You will see.
And do propaganda missions. Every nation has propaganda missions.
No,
I mean,
this
in
one-
terms of
IHS.
spies.
Oh,
Spies,
okay.
I think
like
it's
which
clear.
Okay.
which
okay.
reduce like war support and stability.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we're getting into military rules. Submarines can only do combat raiding, mission, and nothing else. Blah, blah, blah. Submarines may only use low to medium risk engagement. And we talked about the submarines must be in a group at least of 5. If you have 4
10.
submarines, they cannot be used. It must be 5.
It was 10.
It was
actually,
10?
I think, right?
And should be.
No, but we,
And,
moved
like-
we put it down to 5, did we not?
We turned. I turned
I
down
would
to
like
5. 10 is a
10.
bit much.
Yeah, no,
No,
like 10
5
is
is low.
fine.
5 is solo.
The more raiding battles, the more these things.
Yeah, and like also what Leonard wrote is that like in general raiding missions should be at least be 10.
Change
Otherwise you
subtext
just have like
to 10 rule to raiding min. Otherwise you get stuck in one stack of destroyers for everyone you invade.
Like the same you can do with submarines, you can do with destroyers.
People are suggesting 10. Is anyone against it? Has an issue with that? No one says anything? Good. Then you get the 10. No problem. Using both force attack and last stand at the same time is not allowed. Switching air zones repeatedly is you are fucked. No space marines.
There's no force attack or last stand. You can just remove the rule. It doesn't exist in TFB.
Okay, cool. The space marine rule is already on top here, I think. No.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. It was there. Below.
No, this is the new rule set. No. No, it's not. Okay, no space marines. A fleet is never allowed to be do not engage. Sometimes that happens. I get that when your fleet gets beaten, you want do not engage and you don't realize because you're microing. We will try to enforce that all the fleets are always on do not engage.
You should also make sure no naval mines.
Sorry?
No naval mines.
Oh yeah, sure, 100%. Yeah. No mine laying allowed. If you don't understand, my dear normie viewer who watched this for the first time, mine laying lacks out the game in this game, unfortunately. No mine laying ever. Commando support company, that's not in this mod, right?
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think about this oak rule of maximum 3 paratroopers per theater?
I like it. No memes.
I
like it.
I don't like it.
I like it.
hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We need to understand that paratroopers in this mode are weaker, even though they are still paratroopers which can be abused to some extent in combat. So where one side gets, greener, they can just paradrop most things. They get to paradrop the airports, the ports, and which can just destroy the entire front.
What have I meant?
Yeah, but they have to be, the TFP original rule set stated that every paratrooper has to be 30 width. You cannot do like meme 2 width paratroopers and paradrop everything.
How
you must be 30. And there is a special forces cap as well. You cannot.
Oh, okay, then I think.
Yeah, the special.
That's why I said that's why I say no cap on it.
It's kind of hard to get more than 3 to be honest. The special forces cap anyway.
Hello, Dankus. So the question was like, what does Swimmy plan to do with the submods? I think.
Okay, yeah. So the sub mod is kind of whatever we want it to be, because for 16 players total instead of 24, which is usually what you should have, it's kind of like, what do we change about the mod? Obviously, we're 8 players short, like 2 or 3 players for the Axis and about 5 for the Allies, player-wise. Do we make some nations annexable at certain dates, or what do we do? Because it's balanced around having all the players. Whereas not having all the players, it gets,
The good thing will be if we first do your draft, so we really see what 6 nations are there, and then we talk about that and probably just make
Tommy,
them
the thing is here, he can make it so that any nation can annex any nation. It doesn't matter. We can do he can
so
do
let's
them all
see
before
first
the draft.
what nations are. If no one is Australia, then the whole Australia-New Zealand thing needs to be done differently.
Yeah. It needs to be annexed by UK or something because it's just
Yeah, so let's talk about that. We're doing fast here. Thank you, Admiral.
Okay, paratroopers. I wanted to say something. Maybe ban that the paratroopers can just scorch Earth if they land, like just paratrooping into like Paris or something, and then just scorch Earthing that.
How about this? And only scorch Earth core territory. How about that?
Yeah.
No scorch earth at all. No scorch earth at all.
Isn't that just a rule? No, you're not allowed to delete factories in foreign
That's
territory.
not what scorch earth is. Scorch earth is when you you blow up supply hubs.
And railways.
Yeah.
There's like a function in the mod where if you control a state, you can like blow up.
Not the mod, it's vanilla. It's anything.
So
basically,
in this context, it will just be paratroopers are not allowed to scorch Earth, and everybody fucking gets it.
Yeah.
No, we have to get back to scorching Earth overall.
Yeah, I would say completely remove that. That's
okay, but what have I missed
completely
since before I joined? Can I get a short summary of what has been decided?
Spanish Civil War kinda, raiding rules for Navy.
Okay, what about the Spanish Civil War?
If Spain caps, or if like Spain loses, then Spain still is getting swapped to staying fascist, but Russia gets like factories in return.
That's something we will talk about with the guy who's making the mod.
We haven't decided that yet, because you're the Russia, so you should have a word in that.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about that in a second. Let's just get the basic shit out real quick. The paratroopers, we're talking about should there be a maximum per theater? Yes or no? I think someone said it doesn't matter because there's a big.
There is a cap on it. It doesn't matter. You cannot
What do you
spam
mean?
them, and they must be a
You
certain
can still
width.
spam them.
Yes, you can still spam them.
Can
I did a
get
40
50 or something.
paratrooper build as Russia, and I didn't even go for the special like forces cap modifier stuff. So
I mean, sure, Dankus, you can do it in the game, and we'll see how it goes.
I mean, it goes for
No, I'm
both sides.
saying that-
Everyone can do. Everyone can do it. I would say no cap. I'm like that's my opinion. No cap.
Yeah, like. I mean,
So who's against the no cap? Who's against no cap?
Me,
Everybody.
Lucifer.
Me.
I am against the cap
I think the Axis.
because it's something
The
that.
Axis and the Allies is for the cap.
I mean, it's something both sides can do. There's a rule. I mean, in original TFB, and I agree with the rule. You should definitely add it so that you can't do like 2 width divisions or something and then paradrop. But in TFB original rules, you had the rule where every paratrooper must be 30 width. That limits them. And both sides can do them, so I'm strongly
So how
against
is it
the
in the
cap.
mod we play? It's you have that special forces limit anyway, which will mean that you don't need a cap. Which makes me think one of you fuckers is gonna find a meme where you can still probably make 20 paratroopers somehow.
Oh,
no,
should
you
be
can,
all-
make, you can make 40 without exploiting, Tommy. That's the thing.
But that's in Russia.
Germany has
The
so
thing
many
is, I always
divisions.
think
No,
of
You can do it on
Germany can just
Germany,
make
you can
20
do it
of
on
their
any
own.
major.
The thing is, wherever there's paratroopers, there's always memes, right? Like the more paratroopers, the more memes. So it's
I think you can
that's a good
cap
point.
France with 1 paratrooper in Paris.
I mean, you
My
can also
experience.
paradrop
But,
retweeting
but-
divisions and they get deleted and
But
other
paradrops are
or
not
paradrop
like
ports
in
and
Oak.
just retweet out of the port.
Like in Oak, they
Yeah,
have the 100 org and they're very good stats, but here they're actually shit, man. Like
No,
They-
because the
if
thing is,
you-
you can paradrop on ports and just pull out. You can overrun divisions with paratroopers, even though they're not a battle. There's so much bullshit you can do with them. That's the thing.
I also agree with this notion of the more paratroopers, the more memes. So I actually kind of like a little limit. Yeah.
Right. Well, then we can think about sensible amount of paratroopers. From what I see, TFB map, at least Africa is smaller than Oak.
Three
Barb,
should be fine.
It's 1 tile, so yes, it's smaller.
one
Yeah.
tile, like you want 3 tiles.
Yeah. One sec. I'm gonna write something down. We're gonna later talk if you guys want a higher tile all main. We talk about that later, though.
We cannot change that.
Oh, we have the mod developer, man. We can do that. Right?
Although,
I mean,
I mean,
okay.
he's doing that for free, you know? So I wouldn't ask for too much. Like, it's already that he's doing that is very nice, but...
oh,
this.
how nice of you, Leonard, man. How nice of you, man.
It's Swimmy doing it, not me.
So
I am for that,
we're
100%.
very stuck on number 6 paratrooper rule.
I mean, I, from the Axis, say no cap. Nave said no cap. Leonard said cap. Danka said cap. So we
I
are
said
at a
cap as well.
disagreement.
It
Well,
means-
okay, so
Thanks, basically,
we can
Axis is
compromise.
saying no cap and allies are saying cap.
Okay, we can compromise.
That means the
So-
middle is a cap of a certain number.
I mean, we also have certain rules in certain servers, whereas like, oh, you cannot paradrop on the Eastern Front, stuff like that.
But you know, I always am a big friend of freedom, man. If someone has green air and paradox into Moscow, he should be
Yeah.
allowed to do that.
Yeah, if someone has
I would
air,
say
they
And
should
how
be
about
rewarded.
full supply of Soviet is gone for 20 days?
Yeah,
Well,
like,
then,
should have got
Paradrop
that in
that feels Russia. That's fun.
I would say 6 paratroopers overall per faction.
Are you an X or allied player?
I'm Axis,
Okay, your
I-
these Axis
I-
fuckers are very pro paratroopers.
but
Which
I'm on
makes me want to
Lucifer
stay with
too.
3.
Yeah,
Six
stay
is
with
a lot,
3.
right? Six
Like
is
it's
a
in
lot.
every map.
No,
So,
3-2, like what?
You can cap countries with 6 paratroopers.
But they can't
can also
land.
cap with 3.
They don't have stats,
Yeah,
Matty.
nice.
They have
There's more-
to.
It's not about
Lucifer,
stats,
imagine
but what you can
imagine
do.
the Allies paradrop Hungary.
Yeah.
And then Hungary is
Yeah,
kept,
but-
the whole stockpile is gone. Good job. It's
But
Like,
you
I
best
can't
have
of
a
three
division,
divisions.
you can defend against it.
Yeah, you
Then
can.
Hungary-
Talk.
Hungary should have the garrisons then if they.
Yeah, and the one decent quality division with artillery holds no problem. What's the issue? If you don't have that, you don't have the air.
Like 2
Then
games
we
ago,
paradrop,
I kept
that's it.
Australia with 3. Like,
But why did
Sorry,
it happen? Why?
Lucifer, it's a
Yeah,
stupid
Australia.
mechanic.
Well,
It's
that was
like
also an
3
old-
turns
I want to make a little statement here. We have a guy in chat called Smiley. He says, this game is going to be so boring if every player is just going to ban everything. You're one of these idiots that has been here for all these tournaments, man. You know nothing about Hoi 4. Hoi 4 needs rules like this, or it becomes a complete and utter meme fest. You obviously never play competitive Hoi 4, and have no idea about competitive Hoi 4. And I want everyone to know, you with 1.6k viewers, this shit is so important, or it makes no sense, and we can all just play a random-ass bullshit game that is over after 2 hours, man. Never think like this, it's very dumb.
At least a cap of 6. At least.
No, we should have an unlimited amount.
No, at least
Cap
6
of
caps.
6.
You can't say the word
Cap
laughing.
of 6 is a compromise.
Cap of 6.
I think cap of 10.
You're literally saying while laughing.
Cap of 10, man. I would, if you want cap
Cap
of
of
10.
10 is too much. Like you can meme it.
But you can do them as well. It's not like how do you understand
The whole
it?
problem is it just turns into a Paradrop fest. Like everyone's just.
But how? If you have only 10, how does it turn
Well,
in?
then the enemy just wastes their time making paratroopers.
The allies doesn't benefit that much for making paratroops than the Axis in this mod.
So far,
You can
everything I
work-
hear sounds to me like the cap of 3 per theater sounds great.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
So like 3 Africa, 3 like Eastern Front, 3 D-Day.
3 Asia.
That can go very wrong as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
That can be abused because it's not like a total number of paratroopers. Look at this. It's not total, right? So you can make like 20 paratroopers, right? You paradrop in France, 3 are in France, right? Then they die, you paradrop again, another 3, another
That's
3.
true.
It's a very
Well,
shady
obviously,
rule
then
that can be go around. If you want to
starting
limit
the
it,
rules at this point.
That is
Just
not a
do
logical
6.
argument at all. Like
Just do
literally.
6 per.
per faction
faction
total, and
overall.
that's it.
Although Japan doesn't count. Japan should have like their own.
But if I say 6 per
And they
faction,
got-
that means the Axis raised their paratroopers in Africa from 3 to 6. With that
Yeah.
rule.
But I don't think. Okay, so what is the percentage of superiority needed to paradrop? Like, what is it? 75, 80%?
70, 75,
70.
something like that.
60%.
70. I'm experienced with
I
paratroopers.
hear a lot, like different numbers. So what is it?
I can
70.
just check it in the game right now. I will
70.
load it.
I'm gonna check myself.
I mean, you could compromise then again. You could just say 6 paratroopers per faction and only 3 per theater. So if 3 die in a theater, then you can replace it
The
with
per
other 3.
theater, the per theater can be really
But if
went
it's only
around
max
it.
6, if only max 6, it's not going to be too much. You'd only replace it once. Then you'd have to retrain.
Yeah, but you
Listen,
can convert
think Matty-
templates. Like,
Matty,
how do you not
the-
understand, Matty?
The
Like
per
this.
theater works in Oak because in Oak, paratroopers are expensive, and you can just make 10 paratroopers and then throw them in and in and in.
Yeah,
again.
that doesn't. Yeah, that.
Well,
Yeah, that's-
what's the IC cost for paratrooper in this? Is it like
It's
like a
like,
normal
okay,
tank division or less? Less than
Wouldn't
tank
you?
division.
Your 3 paratroopers have to die, and then you convert. Which takes a
But
sec
that's
to-
that's also like extremely like I don't know. I don't like the rule at all.
Like I would just
Per
say,
theater, I would say not at all because people are going to go around with it, and there will be a lot of pausing, and the game will just turn into, oh, look at what they did. And this way, if there's a cap on like divisions or usage
The
or
cap
something,
makes more problems, Lucifer. The cap makes more.
It's very game changing, man. Very game changing.
Like, if we don't get a cap, then there will be like 20 paratroopers per side, and it will be so cancer. How can you defend that?
yes.
I don't
So
get
that's why we get a cap of 6 per.
And 3 per,
So
6
no.
per faction, 3 per theater. That's
no, fuck the theater. That's it.
no,
it doesn't
just
work
6
here.
per faction. It's
I mean,
it's
I would-
completely
as allies-
solid, and
as
that's
allies,
it.
I would be willing to accept the 6 if there's a rule about dropping on the front line or dropping on ports.
I
If
would
you drop on the
agree.
front line, you can just retreat into your own territory.
Yeah, I
So
would
it's
agree
just-
that
yeah.
no overrunning divisions to be paratroopers.
Yes,
one.
definitely. Yes, definitely.
No,
again,
yes.
what?
So
no
okay,
overrunning with them.
okay. So when you defeat a division, you can paradrop on a tile behind, and that will get them overrun.
But I
So-
think that sounds ultra fair. That sounds like strategically
No, it's even if,
outplayed.
if
It's
there are
not.
divisions on it. Like you
Okay,
repeat
oh
the
yeah.
divisions
Even though you
and
don't
paradrop
take the
behind
tile,
it,
Tommy,
it
they
will
get
always get
overrun.
deleted.
One guy, class.
Okay, I
calm
will
down.
explain. I will explain. So in Hoi 4, when you have divisions retreating,
Mhm.
and then there is a paradrop on the tile behind them, there is
Mhm.
a combat, and the combat means that they are basically encircled and they will get overrun and destroyed.
But
I-
if you
I
have a
would
If you
def-
paradrop or lose.
if you have a
Like I'm not
def-
sure if anyone can explain it better than me.
if you have a defending unit there, that battle will not
Yeah,
happen.
no,
there.
no, Tommy. Even though you have a defending unit there, it counts as
Okay.
encircled.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Just all I needed. So is everyone agreeing on no paratrooper overrunning or whatever the fuck that is?
I don't
Of
agree.
course.
Yeah.
He's trolling.
This
Everyone.
is,
I'm not trolling, what?
Paratrooper gate, man.
Then the other rules, paradropping on ports, I think. Lucifer, what do you say?
Like, even if you paired up a garrison
Paratrooper
port,
imports, yes,
you can
I
just
would say
retreat
allow
out of the port, and it doesn't make any
Allow it?
sense.
Yeah,
I would allow
cannot
it.
retreat paratroopers from
Oh yeah.
port.
But
Okay,
cannot retreat them. Yes, that's
Yeah, I
yes,
agree.
Yes, I agree.
Can
If you don't own the
by
port.
fighting
So,
on
Tommy?
port? Yeah.
The other rule is that no retreating paratroopers from ports if they paradropped. Basically.
Okay, we make another one. No, like if you drop with a paratrooper on an airport and then you put your transport planes there and start snaking with paratroopers, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like we should have that banned.
What did you
That
say
when
then?
you land with paratroopers, you cannot
Okay.
go with them again for another month or something.
No.
No. So what you said, like that?
No.
No going
I can
around the
just say don't. You
paratroopers.
can't move transport planes behind enemy lines or something.
Yeah, I think that sounds better.
If I take your airport with a paratrooper, then I can use that airport to fuck you even more. And
I mean, you can't. There's no supply for planes. You can't.
But if you move transport
Yes,
planes,
you
you
can.
spawn supply.
You don't need a supply for the
I
plane.
mean, yeah, if you do that, then.
What do you mean?
Time plane spawns supply there.
They don't need supply to drop. That's the funny part, right, Marcel?
Yes.
Anyway, we're overcomplicating this, and we have to get to a solution. First of all, we're staying with maximum 3 here per theater perfection.
And
that's
sounds good. Sounds
no,
Yes.
we just agreed to 6 perfection.
6 perfection. That's what you're agreed on.
I think
Well,
the
then also
last
go to Africa.
Perfection is good.
Yes.
That means
what-
6 perfection means you have 6 paratroopers then in Africa.
6 at all.
Yeah,
Like not per
6
So-
overall. Like you can have 6 in Africa, 6 like overall. Like if you use all of
Yeah,
your
I get
paratroopers
that,
in
but
Africa, that's fine.
Isn't there a reason why whoever wrote this, he's like 3 per theater? If you say 6
Just
overall,
per-
then
yes,
you
No,
So
but
I
in
made it
Oak it's
rule.
different.
Tommy?
It's Oak. They are different. They're really strong in Oak.
So-
They have a lot of stats and.
Yeah,
But
They should-
so
they should be
allies, you
limited.
don't like that, right? The 6.
No.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna do meme annoying paradox of France.
yeah,
like,
if I may
in Africa,
talk.
like it's just
But
gonna
how,
be annoying,
like, Purin, how are we going to do that
you're
if
just
you
gonna
have
have-
air and we need 75% to paratrooper? How?
Like, listen, you are going to invade Jerusalem or something. You're gonna paradox it, and we can't reinforce the port anymore. So you're just gonna take it. Like,
There's
I know,
only
I know
one-
what you're trying to do. Like,
There's
That's,
only
uh,
one AC. There's
Afterwards,
only.
You're just gonna have no friends.
Who would have thought that paratrooping is such a big issue, man?
Still don't
Okay,
understand your point.
either
You're
way.
saying we paradrop France and he dies, and
like
what is preventing?
everyone knows when you paradox a tower, you can't reinforce the tower. Like, an element is one tower, so I know what you're trying to do. Like,
And
literally,
but,
Lucifer,
uh,
if you just Lucifer, if you take 6 random big VPs in France which are not on the port, and you cap him as well, because.
But how do we paradrop without air? Just explain rationally.
There's 3
Nothing.
tiles, there's 3 air zones in France.
Hey, how
There's
about
3 air
not-
zones in France.
Yeah,
You
but
just flip your
okay,
arrow for
wait.
100%.
Okay, listen. In order to paradrop, you don't put it in one zone. You need all zones. So if it starts in Western Germany, you need it there. You need it in the next one, the third one, the fourth one. You cannot flick air over one air zone and everything flies. That's not
But
how
you
it
can
works.
fly, you can paradraw from Italy.
Where? But where? We also
Southern
need.
France and Western France, and say the air is in Northern France.
So actually, it has
Just get
all
the
the air to cover Italy, Germany, and France.
But you
to
can move
paradrop.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do
You
that.
move it wherever,
Yeah, you
you
do.
like-
You have minus 15 on planes.
You don't need it for
do
one
have.
tick. Like, you don't need it forever.
Okay, I think allies are just coping. Either way, I was the one who
No.
made. Okay, if I may talk. So I made a rule in Oak for the 3 paratroopers per theater. It was because the paratroopers there are very strong, and you can also force attack. Force attack means that they would just don't lose orc. In this, the paratroopers are very frail. There is no force attack, so if they paratroop somewhere, they can just get clicked by tanks and destroyed. Since they are very frail, I think 6 perfection is an acceptable amount, considering they are just for strategic
We
purposes.
have to come to the conclusion. X is proposing 6, the allies are against it, which will mean a solution to finally fix this will be 4 or 5 perfection. That will be the middle ground here. So we
Yeah,
can keep
5
going.
sounds like middle. I was good in math.
I don't think so.
That's why I say 4 or 5. You muppet. And for that bullshit, it should be 5.
True,
That's an Axis player.
Yeah, it was the Axis players.
The Axis player said
Okay, listen to me, right? Half is 4.5. And what do you do after 0.5?
it doesn't talk about how
Okay,
things.
wait, shut up.
You round up. You round up. So
Yeah,
it's
you
5.
round up.
You round up
You
in
can
a
have half
compromise.
paratrooper. You're welcome.
Listen,
115 with.
Listen, Tommy. Tommy, listen.
Yeah,
Nave's
I'm listening
argument
so hard,
about
man.
how the stats of paratroopers are better in Oak makes no sense here, because they're not doing it for the stats. They're doing it so they can like do annoying meme paradox on like LMA and shit. Because if you
But my point is, and I like that I'm not as meta as you guys anymore because I have.
I mean,
this
actually,
weird
they can't paradox Lila main.
Hey! Because I have this weird newbie view now, where I feel like if you don't have green air, and if you don't protect your VPs, then they're allowed to meme you, Purin. I believe in that.
I mean, actually an argument here is that with max AA, which Alexandria, like Ella main has, the paratroopers just die before landing. They don't actually land.
Exactly. Or they have like 10% strength, and
No, they don't land at max AA. They don't.
Yeah, they just die.
Yeah, they just die. Insta die.
Yeah,
There is no paratroop, so allies can just max AA in. And main, it's very cheap in this mod, and no landing.
Here we go.
Based on this discussion, the allies win if it's 4 and Axis if it's 5.
Yes.
Real.
I want to finish this though. The maximum amount of paratroopers perfection is officially 4. There you go.
Objection.
Oh my god.
Can Tommy, can I suggest another rule as well? It's like similar. It's to ban paradropping and naval invading like pre-war. So you have to wait until you're at war before doing the like launching the naval invasion or paradropping.
Oh, I'm not gonna check who has a fucking invasion set up and.
No, but you should just do it for fair.
The players will let you know. Don't worry.
They have to be at war, so the navies so the Japan can't just invade everything, even if the U.S. Navy's out.
All right, but I got some balancing stuff, Tommy. This does kind of concern you, but I'm more asking the players here what they're fine with.
Are you jumping on this paratrooper? Can we just finish this paratrooper bullshit real quick?
It's more naval invasions to be honest than paradropping, but it should count it as well.
So for perfection, they have to be 30 with 30.4 of mass assault. Paratroopers not allowed to do scourge earthing. Then you guys said something like paratroopers cannot do the overrun bullshit. Yes.
No overrun exploit. Just that.
Also, one more thing.
No overrun paratrooper
exploit.
No one is crying about it. Sounds good.
Yeah,
I am.
Also,
can I? Okay.
Important thing: no scorched earth overall.
Overall, yes, 100%.
I'm kind of down for that. Yes.
Well,
Even
it's a
playing
game
Rush,
mechanic,
I'm
it's a
down
game
for that.
mechanic,
It's
a
just
game
an
mechanic, man.
mechanic.
Why no scorched earth?
So allies agree, Axis agrees. No scorched earth overall.
So we should meet in the middle. It's allowed.
These fucking... You guys are so funny, man. This morning I woke up, I got fucking screenshots of 8 of these people saying bad shit, man. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be a great day.
All fake, man.
And now they fucking meme me in here, dude. Anyway, paratroopers done. Anything you want to add to paratroopers?
Yes,
the thing I said before pre-war.
Dude, no, what the
Nah,
fuck?
fuck that. Fuck that.
Also a question. So, what about paradropping a naval invasion? So,
Yes,
sure.
that's fine because it actually in this
It's
mod.
not fine.
No, Leonard, can I explain why?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't open up the combat within this mod.
but doesn't it make the defending divisions encircled?
Yes.
No.
No, it
Yes.
doesn't?
Yes.
No, because I tried it on Gibraltar. I did it on Gibraltar. It didn't happen. I tried it 3 times.
Because
over.
there's 3 tiles on it, or at least 2 tiles, but one like Malta. Malta will get.
Yeah, they're
encircled.
already encircled on it. What do you mean?
There's no debuff if they don't. Man.
I think there is still debuff even if it's 2 tiles.
There is already a debuff, and it does not open up combat with it. It does not open up CAS. It does not do anything. Paradoxing a naval invasion doesn't do anything. It's just a separate combat after the Marines fail. And if you have 10 Marines landing and only 4 fit in the battle, the remaining 6 will not reinforce the battle. The paratroopers will go and all the 10 Marines will retreat. I don't know why it works like that.
Maybe now you guys know why I'm gonna do only 1 tournaments in the future.
Invasion is shooting yourself in the foot.
Nice.
So?
Okay. Yeah, so nothing. We can move on.
Okay.
Okay, can I bring this up with the mod now?
No, we're going step by step, you muppet. Don't just come in here and fucking... Number 8, no ghost divisions. Divisions that are intentionally stripped of equipment. We're gonna look for that. Then this one's important. No naval invasion or paratrop planning bonus. This is when you have your troops queue up for naval invasion or paratrops, then start planning bonus on something else to have... I think that's even a rule on front. I don't want to see you guys getting planning bonus in a weird-ass, non-manned way.
Okay, so first of all, the first
what is defined as
okay, Lucifer.
non, like...
So, okay, Lucifer.
Like, come on.
So one thing, planning on naval invasions, yeah, that's not allowed. So basically, you get planning for more attack on naval invasions when you invade, but then on normal front, where you have like, let's say, the Eastern Front, Soviets versus Germany, you don't want the AI front line to move
No,
your
you can do
unit.
garrison order. That's fine.
You can do garrison. This is for only naval invasions, Nave.
Yeah.
But Tommy just said that he doesn't want to see any weird getting planning, right?
No, but don't mind that. Doing garrison for doing field marshal front line for planning and not moving like a monkey is fine.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll agree.
Okay. Minimum air wing size 100. There should be no issues here. Air volunteers can be smaller if that's the cap.
So there's no max air wing size.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tom,
yes, there is. For
at
cast
TFB rule
missions,
set.
the max is 100 for cast missions.
It's not in the rules yet.
Yes, but
yeah, there's quite a few air rolls in the TFB rule set if you look there.
Yeah, we are in the Oak rule set right now.
So
you're in the
open
Oak
question is, should there be a maximum cast size
Yes.
now?
100.
Yes.
Everyone
100.
says yes.
Yes.
Probably no logistic bombing.
100.
There is
no
no
logistical
logistical
bombing.
No, 400
I think there
max
is
air
a-
wing
Is
size.
that step by step? I don't want to be a teacher, man, you ADHD motherfuckers. So, cast wings cannot go over 100.
Or nav wings.
Including
Cast
naval bombers.
mission. It includes TAC bombers that go on cast mission.
Hey, just all bombers,
So,
pretty much.
anything doing a cast mission cannot go
Yeah.
over 100.
Or naval
Yes.
bombers.
Okay, we're doing it in a sec. 1 sec. Anything that is doing cast mission can, well, it has to be 100 then. You can, right? It has to be 100 then. Now you guys are allowed to use like bombers that have 20, or should I write it has to be 100 or? Oh, I muted them. Oh shit. Test 1 2. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello. Should I write it should be exactly 100?
I mean,
if
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 you have
the
80
minimum-
casts, are you allowed to do that? Yeah.
Yeah,
if the
100 over.
minimum wing size is 100, yeah. Outside of volunteers,
it's not-
of course.
You have to fill your 100 wings before going smaller. Like adding
Go
another.
smaller with cast. Doesn't make sense. That's maximum 100 is enough.
Yeah,
Yes.
maximum air wing size 100, and minimum 50-ish or whatever.
Okay, so if it's non-cast related, the ring size has to be 100. It cannot be smaller. If it is cast, it has to be equal less than 100. Now, someone talked about naval bombers. What issues do we see with naval bombers?
Just limit it to 100 as well.
Everyone-
I would say Axis disagrees with this.
Well, obviously we do. Obviously we
Objection
do.
here,
I mean, it's a conflict of interest. They want
Yeah.
one thing, we are the other, and there's no way
if
to.
everything is
live
100,
with
then 100 makes also
One-
sense for naval, I guess.
So,
Yes, that's true, that's true.
Okay, so Allies wants this because they want to commemorate the central map, and
Nave,
so
we tested
Not
nav bombers
necessarily, no.
today.
Can you
it's
let him
not-
finish? Can you let him
Just
finish?
put up naval bombers, bro.
either way, the reason why they don't want naval bombers to be over 100, so let's say like 500 stack, is that naval bombers are more effective in larger numbers. So 5.
Just like
But
cat.
that's true for us as well. Like, I can't bomb your convoys.
What are you going to bomb? Fucking
Yeah,
Italy.
Navy.
Navy.
Yeah, right.
Just put it 100, like, it makes
Yeah,
no
but
sense why
if you
catch
have green arrow
100.
with the met and you have 3 100 naval bomber stacks, they will still do damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they will, but one stack of 300 naval bombers will do more damage.
But if we
It's not
look
that-
at if we look at the law here, where normal air and cast is also 100, it will be nice to also apply
Yeah.
naval. If you play it right, your naval bombers will still do the damage
True.
you're looking for, right?
Yes,
Well,
yes,
yes.
that's true.
I'm sorry, Nave, man.
Objection, USA.
Objection here.
Oversave.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
You may
Overruled.
not block straits with submarines and must do it at least with 10 ships. No one says anything. Good. Anything under 20 combat width is banned.
Okay, 2 rules here. I don't know if I saw that sub 4s are banned about not snorkel 2s in TFB rule set.
Check. There's actually a lot missing here. Yeah, we're gonna go into that now.
And maybe we should do carrier wings allowed under 100.
Okay, step by step. Let's talk about submarines real quick. Submarine frees are allowed. I want that. Yes.
No snorkel too.
What?
No snorkel too. It's busted.
Yeah, no snorkel 2 and no sub.
Everyone
4.
agrees with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, submarine force and the snorkel 2, tommykay snorkel in the chat. Technologies are banned. Submarine force and snorkel 2 technology is banned.
All right. So a question about the previous rule you stated.
Yeah.
Nothing under 20 combat width, right?
Nothing under 10.
It's
Nothing under 20.
We have that rule twice. It's somewhere else.
What?
It was there before.
There's a rule about minimum of 10, and then there's anything under 20 combat.
That's where we're doing that. Let's check real quick where that 10 rule is.
So, are you allowed to have 20 with paratroopers?
No, in the Paratroopers
30 with
rule, it clearly states 30
paratroopers.
with.
Don't go into this.
Okay.
Where's that maximum?
Just do a control F with.
No, we don't have that rule. You guys are Muppets. That was the previous TFB rule said. We banned actually everything under 10.
So 20 is the minimum, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Minimum
in that
20.
case, can you spam out divisions without equipment that are 20?
That would go against the Ghost Division rule.
Right. So, for example, as Germany playing for the Civil War, right? I'm just bringing us up for the Axis sake. Germany cannot send that many volunteers. It's like this in the Bokon rule set also. You get them later on, but you have to put a decent amount on guns and stuff to actually get legal 20 wits out
Yes,
enough
I will
to be able to
argue
send
like
enough.
this. If me and a judge looks at Germany and there's like 20 unequipped divisions, that's kind of fucked. That's not cool.
It's a yellow card, or?
Probably, yeah. Unequipped divisions in Germany, so you can bring more to Spain, will be seen as a Ghost Division break.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what else we got? Blah, blah, blah. This one is important. You're not allowed to lead divisions that are currently in naval battle. Like, you're getting comrade raided and you're like, oh, they're gonna die. Right? Everybody should agree with that.
Yep.
Oh, Times New Roman 12. 1 sec. Oh, God. I need a sec. Where the fuck? There we go. That's a thing. What else we got? Blah, blah, blah.
Hello, Tommy. This is a shitty day.
I just got ice cream, Hawk.
One rule that I'm a massive fan of, and I will totally, probably not even discuss, is that no tanks on ports. No tanks on ports.
Yeah.
That's just so fucking important, man.
Unless a port is a frontline tile, is usually the rule.
Yeah. Okay, true. Yeah, well done.
Speaks for itself, like it's no tanks on ports to defend against naval invasion.
It doesn't have to be written down.
Just put it like that.
Let's just fucking do it before you guys shit on me.
It's fine like this.
It's fine.
Paratroopers must be 30 buff. No instructing capitals unless you're making a genuine attempt to take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And once the capital is taken, once the capital is encircled, there should be effort put into taking it.
Once, yeah, that makes sense. Once a capital is encircled,
We should
legit
take a tank roll.
effort must be shown to take it. Important in Nanjing often. What did someone say?
We need to take the tank roll from the TFB rule set.
Yeah.
Not
The
my pure
maximum of
tanks.
16 combat width.
Sorry, what? What?
There's a rule with maximum of 16 combat width and tanks. That should be stay in.
Off tank battalions.
The what?
Maximum,
It's maximum 16 combat
Yeah,
width
yeah,
for
but
armored
like
battalions in a
Tommy,
division.
for example, for it's 30 combat width. That's the base in the mod, right? So all the divisions are 30 widths basically. Out of these 30 width in a division, only 16 of those combat widths may be armored.
Okay, got you.
Is the rule.
Okay, got you. Then I added that. Let's keep looking what they have. You may not ask for military access from neutral nations. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, isn't there a rule that you're generally not allowed to get any military access from anyone?
Yeah, and also no lend-lease from neutral nations.
What?
Or like, not just neutral. I mean, this is
AI nations.
It's allies here.
But most AI nations will like probably be annexed into
Yeah,
land
no
anyway.
requesting lend-leases. How about that rule?
No requesting land, yeah.
No requesting requesting land leases. You may not delete divisions while they're adjacent to an enemy territory. Yeah.
I would also say like about to be encircled.
Yeah, we have that already, obviously.
I'm just reading that there's also a minimum.
Tommy just deleted rules. Wait, what? Oh shit. What did I fucking delete? One sec. Oh, sorry, I did a mistake. No requesting land leases ever. Okay, got you. Tommy Supepeka. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit muppet. Get fucking banned. 24 hours. Okay.
Unlucky.
Is that important? You may not delete divisions that are adjacent to an enemy territory. Is that like game breaking?
I mean, just make it like when they're about to be encircled. Like,
yeah,
okay.
Okay, good. Submarine falls are banned. No requesting docking rights unless you have volunteers to that nation. Does that matter?
No. It's a military access that matters if you have volunteers to the nation, but...
No. Put it in because like Germany can get forced to Venezuela and then they can raid in America's coastal stuff.
Makes sense. The submarine groups are 10. We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about this. Submarine groups have to be at least 10. Submarines can not be on always engage. Submarine groups have to be below 10, and submarines can never be on always engage.
And they shouldn't be able to do any other mission than combat raiding.
Yes, we had that before, yeah,
No,
I think. Submarines are also only allowed to ever be ever be on the convoy raiding mission. Okay, that's we have some more air rules. The banning of Strat Bombers is tell me.
Complete ban.
I think they're fine in the mod.
Complete ban.
Complete ban.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, remove bombing says actually there.
Strats are balanced in TFB.
It says Strat Bomber, 2s, and upper band. That's what's in the rule set at the moment. So sure, we just get the same. That's obviously.
I mean, okay, fair.
In the Bokon games, everything is allowed.
Yeah, we're trying a bit harder
because the Bokan games are the pinnacle of balanced games, right?
Yeah, they are.
Wow,
Yeah.
toxic.
I just deleted my stream again. Okay, then the thing that is written here is that Strat Bomber 2s and above are banned. Strat Bomber 1s are allowed.
Yes.
Okay, 1 sec. Strat Bomber 2s and up are banned.
There goes my strategy.
No fast swapping of air zones. I mean, that's crystal fucking clear. I think that's even on top somewhere.
Yes, it's on already.
Just check, blah, 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 blah. I have to check if it's in, otherwise you guys will just shit on me.
I mean, we have the no-logic bombing, right?
You scrolled past it.
It's removed in the mod, pretty sure.
It's removed in the mod? How did they do that?
Logistical bombing.
No, we're talking about switching air zones fast.
I was responding to everything.
Did we talk about the lend-lease of... Oh, now everything's getting a bit mixed up, man. Did we talk about what we can lend-lease to Spain, China? To China. We talked about
no lend-lease. We had no lend-lease to
Yeah, 0
China.
in this mod, yeah.
And what about Spain?
Yeah, first of all, 0 lend-leases are permitted to China. To all the Chinese warlord. To all of AI China, including warlords. But what if I want to go to Mao? That's a thing. And yeah, let's talk about Spain. Are we there yet? No. Let me just fix this real quick, and then we can really get into the specifics real quick. Air ring size, we talked about that. Then we have one final thing about air. No logistic bombing. Is it too strong? Are you guys okay with that? Okay. Logistic bombing is fully banned. Okay. We had a volunteer rule on. Yeah. So volunteers is we've done that. We don't need to talk about that. No volunteers are allowed in China. I need to. Yeah, that is in this rule. Expect Spain means no volunteers to China. Now we gotta talk about the land leasing to China. What do you guys feel, see, want?
Nothing.
Into China, nothing. Maybe Spain.
Just nothing. Okay. 0 land leases are allowed. Didn't I just write that somewhere? Yeah, I just wrote that. I'm a bit off, man. Jesus. Okay, then one more rule I want to put across you guys. You cannot naval invade or paratrop with volunteers.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Not allowed to naval invade or paradrop with volunteers.
Also, no deleting volunteers from like Civil War.
Makes sense, right, everyone?
I mean, if they are not on the front line, you can delete.
No.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No deleting overall. Like if you send them in, like if you send them in, they either
Volunteers sent cannot
Right.
be deleted. Boom.
Yeah. Like
And my mind
so
just tells me like, let's say you're in Spain and you still have room and you're like, this is fucking over, and you run away from the front line. You kind of should be allowed to save your boys.
And if it's
I agree.
well.
Yeah,
Okay.
if all you get equipment back, you don't get the experience like the veterans. So I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
you don't
that
get experience. You're out of the war.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't be. If you want to run and everything is safe, well, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay. So we're getting to country-specific rules. This is probably no. Actually, let's first. Do you guys see anything anymore that should be in this basic stuff? Military rules. Anything you guys? Let me check the chat. You guys talked about stuff. Leonard is saying that's Germany specific. We did the submarines to 10. Collab
Only rule
government is only allowed against AI. Did I add that? Collab government only allowed against AI.
Yes.
The only rule that I had was like carrier wings, maybe under 100 allowed.
Okay.
That make, but
Oh no.
self-explanatory, I think.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, self-explanatory.
And that's pretty much all you guys suggested. No snorkel 2. No deleting of units that are on circle. No space marines. And that's pretty much all you guys had. We're now getting into specific stuff. Okay, let's get into it. Very, very important for this game. We're going into Germany first.
Spanish
Maybe
Civil War?
just copy the TFB rules for nations first, because a lot of them
Okay, sure. 100%. Let's go to Germany. There's no rule here declaring when Danzig war needs to happen. Dankus, you text over there.
They said in the channel, that's in the channel. The rules channel, I think they suggested, and I mean it's fair, that we can't, that we must declare in 1939 and
saying,
before 40. That I mean that's fair. Nothing I
He's
can
saying
add.
Germany must declare after 39 and before 40.
On allies.
On allies.
And 41 for Russia.
Okay, yeah. That
What
makes...
about Italy?
Yeah, that's.
But
when
it's
we go
access.
into the Italy specific.
Italy, same rules, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
we can like, for example, so that we can't, like, let's say, have Italy not join the war ever. That shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
So the first German rule is Germany. What the fuck just happened? Okay, one sec. Okay, I fucked everything up. Give me a sec, boys.
There's an arrow on the top left, or you can just revert it to your change.
Germany must declare. I don't know. Am I dumb? Must declare after 39 and before 1940. Isn't that an oxymoron?
Yes.
What? After 39. That's 1940.
You just put in 1939.
That just means
yeah. Must declare in 1939 and before 1940. One thing that I'm interested in: what if for some reason they are not doing it? They're just like, yeah, fuck you, TommyKay. What would be a good punishment there? Because I feel like
instant loss. Lol.
Because
I mean, it's pretty hard to do it on purpose, you know.
Yeah.
It's a whole year. It will be obvious. You can see it.
I just sometimes feel like that you guys might, like in professional football, you guys might take a yellow card because you don't care about the consequence. That's what
They would
I'm
never.
scared of. Ja, nee, Falter. to spin off.
I had no green or I mean yellow or red cards. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to get first because you did. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
didn't.
so what else do they have here? The Axis must manually justify on any European country and Iraq. Now this is some Hearts of Oak shit, right?
Yeah,
So just delete that and go into the.
Do we have focuses for each declaration and stuff?
Then a rule I'm a
Yes,
massive fan
that's
of.
fine.
You are not allowed to touch England with any invasion until Gibraltar is fully controlled. Yeah, sometimes you could argue, you could even say all of Egypt, because that means you have to go south more, but that's maybe a bit harsh.
Gibraltar or Cairo or just Gibraltar, did you mean?
Oh, Gibraltar and Cairo.
No.
No, we're talking about it. There's
Gibraltar and Cairo.
Or.
Like, I think this will, I think it should be both. I think it should both
disagree.
because...
I disagree. So it's quite simple what the Allies can do. They can just not put anything into UK, stack Gibraltar, and defend
Yeah, same, yes.
and you can just not put anything in Africa.
Very good
You can
argument.
just not put anything in
Nave, the UK has no ice in this mod.
I disagree.
Disagree as well.
Did you test
I disagree.
UK? You think they have IC to put
disagree.
stuff in the mainland and
They
contest
don't
air?
have IC to do a proper line defense.
I disagree.
They do not.
They
But
don't.
you have the
Nave,
entire
you've never
team,
played UK
and
in
you
this
get
mod,
your
I have.
miners annexed.
Listen,
I mean, if I can annex my...
Look at
If he
this.
gets the miners annex day one, only one of the two should be taken.
Yeah, if I get miners annexed day one, then only one of the two should be taken. If I don't get them annexed day one, both of them have to be taken.
Wait,
Because...
is Danko speaking or Marcel right now? I don't know.
Excuse me?
Marcel.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were talking what?
So in the mod, the UK has so limited IC, especially for infant stuff. They can't do a proper sea lion defense unless they get miners annexed day one. So you have to take both Gibraltar and Cairo if I don't get any miners annexed day one.
But
if I get miners
as
annexed
Nave
day
said,
one,
that means that you will just leave everything open because you know we can't invade. This is completely like bullshit what you're saying.
Yeah, but if you don't have to go to Africa and you can just sea line whenever you want. Like that's the same
Yeah, if
argument
you
that
get
they
the
made
miners
about
annex day
you.
one, there's no...
I need to take Gibraltar or Cairo.
You could naval invade
Like
Egypt,
look at this.
like, just
Look
take
at this.
Cairo for a
Like,
second, and then
look at this. If strategies that revolve around like no gameplay, so no defense of Africa, people sitting around, no combat, nothing. That's first of all boring. Second of all, no one wants to play that. I don't care if it's the best strategy in the world. You need to defend
Lucifer,
Africa. You need
you
to be
do-
motivated to do it. And I'm sure
Yes.
Cairo, yes. Okay,
So
Cairo.
so just be
Okay, okay,
The sea line, yes.
How
Cairo,
about
yes. Gibraltar, no.
How
How
about
about
we
we
add a
just add
date log
that
like
we
mid
need to
40 or
control-
something?
It should just
Italy
be
needs to control
Gibraltar
Libya.
only.
No, it should be just Cairo.
Yeah, so you can invade Paratrooper and then you can launch it.
Lucifer,
But
you talk
then
about
put something
strong
on Cairo,
strategies.
Alta.
Smile.
you can compromise and make it the whole state of Cairo.
No, whole
not just
state, yeah,
Cairo.
but
Like
that's
the
what I
whole
mean,
state, every
yeah.
single
And
tile in the state of
Gibraltar.
Cairo needs to be
And
owned by the Axis.
Gibraltar.
No, not an
No,
annex.
Gibraltar.
I mean, Axis is for it and Denker, so that's 9
Like if
already.
as long as it's every state of Cairo, then
I think
like,
it
it
is
should be
gone.
fine.
Yes,
Like, not
every
just one.
state. Yes.
Yeah, but
Like, the
he was
whole
for it.
state's all
Bill.
Axis.
Yes, good.
Give me miners day one. Done. Like, it's that simple.
No.
Yes, this is completely unbalanced. You haven't seen Allied IC in the mod. It's completely dog.
Hey, Marcel, so before we think about who gets annexed into what, we should get Swimmy. He's the developer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he should have a say in this. It's his own mod.
Definitely, yes.
Like Marcel, you know, you have a bias towards your own
Of course
team,
I
like
have a bias.
like we do towards us to some extent. But I think
you not to some extent. We both
No,
are
Marcel,
completely
we offer you
biased.
compromises and you just say no, I just want to be super buff from day one. Like
So-
you're not offering any compromise.
You aren't offering compromises either.
We
It's
are.
both we
Yes, I just offered it to you.
so.
Like
okay.
you're literally gaslighting Marcel right now. Like, hey, stop.
All right, so Marcel, like if we wouldn't compromise, we would say we can do Sea Lion at any time. If you wouldn't want to compromise, you would say you have to take both Gibraltar and Cairo. We say
No, I'm
we
saying
take either
you,
Gibraltar
no,
or Cairo.
Nave, you didn't listen. I say you take both, or
No.
you give me miners day one. It's those two options.
It's not a compromise.
Yeah, that's
It
not
is a compromise.
Not a
It's
compromise.
giving you
no.
two options.
It's either I get what I want or I get what I want.
I mean,
There's
I
no
understand what he's trying to
compromise.
say though, because he means that you're saying, Marcel, if you get the minus day one, you will do a proper sea line defense,
Yeah, then I can do a super.
and that means it's at least more
Proper.
content based, and you probably can get sea line
Right.
if you want.
So I'm gonna check right now. what does USA get if UK gets Sea Island?
He can join the war.
Okay, and that's it?
Yep.
I mean,
Russia
it's really only focuses when
Russia
joining
doesn't
war.
got.
Can you
Russia
not make
doesn't
it,
get.
maybe have a rule, I don't know if we're gonna get to this later, but make a rule that Russia can justify in Germany if they sea line?
Yeah, that's no. Like Russia should get a buff like Inok, but it doesn't. So.
Well, instead you can say justify.
Sea Lion
so
is
that
super
Germany
OP
has
in
to,
the
like,
mod.
sea line. Yeah.
Anyway, my brothers, the ultimate goal is obviously that people want to see an Africa war. So obviously, it's crystal clear that Sea Lion has to not be allowed until something certain happens.
Cairo.
The question is
That's
obviously
what we suggested from the Axis. Cairo, the entire state.
And Gibraltar, hello.
No Gibraltar, only Cairo.
The most games I played in, I played as mod often. The Cairo mostly gets taken by Axis.
Right. How about this? What about Cairo and Khartoum?
Where's that? Khartoum? What is that?
It's
south, but it's very easy to take for the Axis.
It's like a desert trial. It's so easy to take.
If you take Cairo, you take Khartoum.
Okay, we have to jump in here and mediate. Sea lining is a very sensitive topic that ends a game early and you have no Russia war and it's all just done. I'm personally trending a lot to that the Axis is not allowed to touch the UK if the whole state of Cairo and Gibraltar is taken.
Yes.
You will have to really rock your ass off for sea line.
Allies couldn't agree more.
I really disagree with that. Very heavy. Like Gibraltar is a core state. No.
A few things need to be understood, right? Like UK can just ignore Africa fight, and he will just stack everything on the Gibraltar.
Are you
and
telling me
planes.
it's completely impossible that you guys ever take Gibraltar from him?
I think completely impossible.
Shadow. How
It's
often
not.
CFP
It's
games
not.
does
It's
Gibraltar
not.
fall? How often does it happen?
Gibraltar, I mean, you can join as Spain the Axis and then you can block Gibraltar from both sides.
There's a fair point then. So if the Axis really want to commit to sea line,
No, but look at this. Okay, look at this. One thing. What do you want to watch? If you're watching this stream, what do you want to watch? Do you want to watch 20 divisions cycling one tile and people reinforcing from the other side, or a fight in Africa? What do you want to see?
I mean,
What do
that's
you mean?
one
You
tile
can-
Africa.
You can literally get
Allies will
Canadian-
want to do both.
If there is a rule, look at this.
Look,
If there
there's
is
no incentive for us not to hold Africa because it drains your IC before Barb. If you just don't touch Africa, stack everything on Gibraltar, Russia is completely dead. You get 40 tanks and then you win. What the fuck is this argument? Please.
you will, if the rule stays, if the rule
have
stays
not
for
done the teams
Gibraltar,
yet, 'cause
you
now
will
they're
not
biased
defend
towards
it. I
their
know you.
factions.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
You will not defend Africa. It will be a boring game until.
I will defend Africa.
I'm
Why
saying
wouldn't I
you
defend
won't.
Africa? I
Because
give
you know
oil.
that you're safe. You know that
Yeah, and
there's
what do I
nothing
do with
against
my
you, like-
safeness? I watch Russia die. That's it.
Yeah, like totally, man. Like it's such fun content, content, right? Seeing Russia get steamrolled by the whole Axis while the
But
Allies
Mark,
can't
what do you
command
mean?
pressure.
But it's Dankus Russia. He's like the best player. Like
He's
the
not some
second-
kind of
Stop
fucking
memeing, stop
invisible
memeing,
god
Nate, stop
gamer.
memeing.
Anyway, boys, let's calm down. We need to find a solution. We're
Funniest
just
Slovakian.
jumping around the
You
bush.
said the solution already. Gibraltar and Cairo.
No, I suggested Cairo just because I don't want
Okay,
the game to turn into
just
20
Cairo if
divisions.
I get at least 2 minors and next day 1. Ireland
Like,
and maybe Brazil.
I would say even give you Cairo, Aswan, and Khartoum, man. All of it.
Like, why don't you just take Gibraltar if you want to see line so badly, bro?
I think
In
it's
the
good
rule
in
to
the sense
legend
that if-
says Cairo
it
or
gives the
Gibraltar.
choice. It gives the choice to the Axis that if they want to commit to sea
I
line,
mean,
they have
the
to take
normal
Gibraltar.
path of an Axis winning is defending against D-Day and killing a Russia, right? That's like the normal
Yes.
thing.
I mean,
that
Russia
normally
war
happens.
happens regardless.
But,
We need
Tommy-
to kill. If we don't kill Russia, I don't think we win, regardless of what
So,
happens. We need to kill them.
The point of Sea Lion is not that we kill UK. It's that UK puts something into homeland to defend himself and doesn't just use all the IC, all the production on airplanes.
But
or like,
Nate, you don't get the IC in the mod. You don't play the mod.
I
UK
disagree.
ICs.
Does
What do you
anyone
mean you
have more
disagree?
info
Have you
about that?
played this mod before?
You're
No.
saying
Yes,
UK has
everybody
not enough
fought the
ships? Is that like proven? Is that a thing? Like, you guys know
What?
that? Is...
Like, Tommy, you need to put like 90% of your mills on planes, otherwise you just get bumped to shit, right? And just they can take Egypt with all the gas because
all of their mills on fighters without with the normal eco without the miners. All of the factories on fighters, and you still don't produce enough as Germany, compared to Germany.
Yeah, true. That's what I wanted to say.
So my idea would be, we need to ask Swimmy, how is the eco of UK, because Marshall is biased, that's first thing. And then we can decide how many miners, or even if any, get annexed into UK.
Okay,
lol,
wait,
Well,
okay.
they should. They should.
Still,
They
I'll
should.
wait for the discussion.
Like,
Marcel.
In the
What?
same way that
all
Japan
this,
should be able to annex
to
Manchukuo
me,
and Siam.
all this
It's
sounds
like,
like the UK is very weak and should be protected with Gibraltar and Cairo. That's how this
Yes.
sounds.
Or
to me.
given minors they
I
want.
think-
Very weak.
I
Or
think-
given minors they want to get eco to defend against Sea Lion.
And I would like to not give Miners Day 1, but give him Gibraltar and Cairo.
God damn it! Should have cried more as Marcel.
Yeah, your guess
still
doesn't
can-
work.
I
either.
just
still
don't.
can take
I'm
Gibraltar.
not. I'm not on your
You
guys'
can
level. I don't know the
Spain.
mod that deep, but you can't tell me that Gibraltar is completely impossible.
It is possible, yeah.
So,
Like I
I
said,
mean,
you can-
Purin, look
you
at
can
this.
take
There is
Spain
not,
and
like,
you-
look at this, Purin.
can
There is not
take
a situation, regardless of what the mod is, that you would answer yes to the previous question. You will always say no. Regardless of if it's possible, it isn't, you will say, yeah, it's always possible.
You know, Okai would say let the UC Lion and then let Russia win.
I'm saying versus good players that are cycling one tile, no chance. No chance at all.
You can
Major
trade the other
players,
side from France as
Yo,
well.
just to understand, when you say cycle, you mean the defenders of Gibraltar?
yes,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's like
But
multiple tiles,
Christopher,
they
you
invade
Can't
will
on one, and
invading Marines also be cycled?
If you actually make Spain join the war, you will.
oh yeah, let's
Right, so you
talk
can-
about that. What is the deal with Spain? Alyosha told me it joins the war. We need to garrison ports in Spain.
no.
Is that
Yeah, we're
true?
gonna talk
What's
about this in
going
a
on?
second.
You get a
Mustafa,
choice.
You can't.
You
have a
have
choice.
you have
Join
two
the war.
choices. You can either Spain can
Yeah,
annex
not
Portugal,
jump so much, man. This is so ADHD. Let's just
Yeah,
finish
we
the
just
Germany
talking
shit real
about-
quick.
Spain right now. You can either go attack Portugal
Okay,
and take the mainland, but the UK can take the colonies,
okay,
or you go as Spain the left side where you gain the resources of Portugal and can send volunteers.
okay,
That's the two options.
okay.
Thank you.
also,
Send you a
one
message.
thing to understand
And that's
also
self-explanatory. So
is that Marcel keeps saying that he's like alone on UK. It's just UK against the world, but he still gets the miners that get the other countries annexed, right? Like,
Well, we have to keep going, man. I'm too quiet.
No,
I...
let's just move over this rule, and we will come back to it next time.
Yes, but
How
for
about
now,
that?
I'm keeping Gibraltar and Cairo.
Yeah.
If you guys want it, you can get it. That's what I feel. Anyway, let's keep going. Must give Eastern Poland to Russia. Cannot declare one Russia until 41. Okay, pretty basic
must
German
make
stuff.
Vichy France. I agree with that one. They said
Anyone disagrees?
it breaks the game for France. It's not
Makes
fair.
total sense.
I mean, I think UK should be able to annex some minors day one because, for example, if we don't have in Australia, if we don't have New Zealand, etc., and in South Africa, for example, we are missing all of those nations' production until they're actually needed.
Let's
They're all
talk
needed
about
day one
that
to even hold
after
Africa.
we've done the basics here, and then we do the draw, and then we see what nations we actually have, and then we talk about what nations should be next win. Okay, anything more for basic German rules? No one says anything. Good.
That's it.
What do we have in Italy? One sec.
Did you watch the Yuri v. Glover fight? If
Not right
you
now, man.
missed
Not
one
right
of
now.
the best fights.
I like this rule. One sec. First of all, the very basic... Sorry. What the fuck? I'm having issues. One sec. Always issues. Alhamdulillah. Okay. One sec, guys. One sec. Okay. We often have a problem where Italy's just don't join wars and they just hang out. So we have to do something about that.
They need to join the war.
Yes.
While 100% at
The
the
question is
certain
when.
date. Yes.
In the TFB rule set, they say Italy must declare war against the Allies latest September 1940. Now,
I think that's too late.
I would say after
that's
the
actually
fall of
very
France.
late, yeah.
Yeah, it should be earlier.
Like 1
Yeah.
month after Fall of France, or by like a certain
That's normally what you guys always play, right? Must
Well,
declare
in
once-
what we play, they join on Benelux, but I don't know in this mod. I don't know the balance, so I'm not gonna talk about this.
Wait, can Germany put tanks in Africa before they... Okay.
Must declare war against the Allies 1 month after fall of France event.
Does Italy go to war with France during the Battle of France?
They can also join earlier.
Like,
Usually.
yeah, so I'm just wondering, like, does Italy fight in France?
They can, but
So just
can.
the latest,
Okay, they can, okay.
latest after France.
Okay.
Then there was a rule I just deleted, which states Italy is not allowed to have his fleet outside the Mediterranean until Gibraltar and
Yes.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Italy is not allowed to have its fleet outside the Mediterranean until Suez and Gibraltar are in Axis hands. A little tweak they do though in the Oak set is that the guys there allow 20 destroyers in the Ethiopian ports. That he is allowed a bit in the Red Fleet, in the Red Sea.
I think it's inconsequential.
The last point of view doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I am kind of short on time. When is the draw?
Dankus.
After we're done with this basic shit here, man.
You're not required for the draw.
Yeah, but how long is the basic shit? Because I have an angry
I
girlfriend.
know, man. If you Muppets fucking talk 20 minutes about Paratroopers, it's gonna be tomorrow, bro. Just waste another fucking 30 seconds. Vichy Francs may join Axis. Oh, wait, let me actually check the other rules. Vichy's unplayable. True. Okay, so Vichy doesn't matter in this.
Wait, one rule for Vichy. Germany has a decision where they can do case Anton and just annex it. We should
You should make it that he's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, only if the allies maybe land and stuff.
Only
I
after
don't know.
D-Day.
Yeah, only after D-Day.
Case Anton only
This is
allowed.
important.
Case Anton.
Nice. So, Germany must make Vichy Francs and is not allowed to annex Vichy Francs until, and now I'm gonna make a decision before you guys fuck me, until after the fall of France happened, let's say 3 tiles of mainland Europe have been taken by the Allies.
Does that include Norway?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Norway not included. Norway not included. Okay.
Or Greece, like it's self-explanatory.
I mean, just make it like France, and Benelux, I think, or...
Yeah, France, Benelux.
Okay.
Why not Greece?
France,
Until
Benelux,
3 tiles
and
of France or Benelux has been taken. That makes actually total sense. Must make Vichy France. You're not allowed to annex Vichy France until fall of France has happened, and then 3 tiles of France or Benelux has been taken by allied players.
Or Italy?
You could
I
kind of
mean,
consider
Vichy
this
is-
not really a
Vichy-
threat to Vichy France in a way.
I mean, like, Vichy is bordering Italy, you know what I mean? Like, if they invade Italy, they can just go through there.
Maybe if they have half of Italy, I don't know, but I don't. You can still put Italy in this
What
mod.
my gut is telling me instantly is fall of Italy. If Italy gets capitulation event.
Oh, that.
Taken, or the Italy capitulation event happened. Okay, let's keep going, man.
Leonard will speak for me. I can't stay any longer, but thank you guys.
See you.
Yep.
So about Italy, we're kind of done. I would think.
You have to speak all the time now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, no one says anything about Italy. You guys can still owe me, put a suggestion down to me. Let's talk about...
wait for Italy. Just change. You said the rule is that, he can't join 1 month after the fall of France or a certain date. A certain date should be or in the or statement. Because just to prevent strategies that we like, for example, the first thing that popped in my mind is we never declare in France, no one joins, and
Yes,
you know.
I agree.
So a certain date
he's
must
saying is
be
to
certain
explain it
date.
to chat. What if the Axis just don't attack France, so they have more time? The Allies want to get a piece of Italy one point. I like to be conservative there and late, which to me sounds like 1st of January 1940. Must declare war against the Allies 1 month after fall of France. Or that's a bit early, maybe.
That's a bit early, mid 38, mid 40 or July, yeah.
Yes,
that's fair.
Or July, or it is 1st of January. Paradox, man. Look at your fucking game. 1st of January, the 1st of July, sorry. July 1940. That makes total sense, yes. Let's go over Japan real quick. What the basic rule set is suggesting is the following. You cannot join the Axis, you have to stay in your own, makes total sense. but you're considered part of the Axis faction. Don't be like, you said Paratroopers perfection. Japan and Russia are in Allies and Axis. The Sino-Japanese war must be declared before February 38. Any problems?
Fair. No lend-lease from Manchukuo to Germany.
Manchukuo will be annexed.
Manchukuo doesn't
It doesn't, then it's fine. But still, no lend-lease from Japan
from Asia
to,
to Europe.
Yeah, no lend-lease from Asia to Europe.
Don't we have a rule, no lend-leases ever or some shit? No, that's that's bullshit. Let's do that. Remember that. Let's look at the picks first. If there's a Manchukuo or not. If there's none, just there's no lend-lease anyway. Then right? AI can't. But they can. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Okay. Someone said something?
No.
It was Echo.
Okay. Japan cannot attack the Soviet Union unless. I like this rule a lot. Unless they have taken all of India, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Philippines. I like that. I want to obviously force you guys to not just let Japan do what he wants. So I like the threat of if Japan is allowed to do what he wants, it's going to backfire to the Allies at one point. I like this a lot, actually.
Fair.
Yeah, sounds fair to me.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, because you guys could meme, like, you took the Philippines, but you missed one island that's not taken yet, and you attacked the Russians. Then you guys would be like, but you didn't take that one island, blah, blah, blah. So I will maybe say...
How about Hawaii as well?
No.
Okay, yeah, sure, with 50%...
I think this is already enough.
Hawaii's bullshit.
This is already enough. India, Australia, New Zealand...
Like, this is more than enough for one guy on Japan. Like,
I'm
if
just
he manages to do it,
of rephrasing it, unless Japan has gotten the capitulation events of all these 5 nations. So he doesn't have to take some pippy little Philippine island.
Yeah, he caps India, Philippines, Australia, and what? And take Singapore.
India, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Philippines, and I think the capitulation event has to happen for this event.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Also,
That
Japan
means
must...
Japan needs to trigger each of these nations' capitulation event. That is considered taking that.
What if there's no Australia and New Zealand, though?
They still have to...
You still need to take the territory.
You have to take it, even if it's annexed by the UK players, still have to just take it. Must include the USA while doing strike south doctrine. What does that mean? Sorry.
Yeah, you have 2 choices. You can either go for just the Allies or go with Allies and USA.
Okay.
Also, must declare before 41 March.
Guys,
I have to poop real quick, just mini poop. Please talk about this. When can Japan attack? I'm back in a second, quick little poop. And then we talk about what do you guys think when Japan should attack. Okay, 1 second. I'm back in a second.
So what is the balance? Like, if they declare earlier or later? What is better?
Later is more balanced because India will not have anything.
I really don't want to fight Japan in January 40.
We can
Africa.
We can do like September 1940. That will be okay.
September 1940.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like this probably more than the actual game. This discussion here.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's right.
Okay, let's see for what you say. September 1940 for Japan. War.
Fair, but there should be a latest as well.
Yes.
Let's say September 40 to March 41.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes, fair. Sounds good.
Yeah, you need to keep in mind if you attack Japan, you awaken the USA completely. So yeah.
What?
If Japan attacks you're just gonna boost the USA completely. Like.
Yeah, but if Japan attacks, you also can take stuff.
Yeah,
I think we both agree, right, with the date.
I'm just saying, like, but September should be fine.
Yes, he seems very strong in this mod. In the early game as well.
So the golden rule, fair play.
The
Who
what?
is USA even? Leonard, are you?
Leonard, right?
Yeah, I'm USA.
Of course.
The focus tree is so boring, it's unbelievable.
The German one as well.
I mean, I just came home. I'm gonna have to spell tonight and tomorrow, and then I don't have time. The weakling of the Axis.
And also this island rule there, I don't think we have to discuss that. If that happens...
Which island rule?
Like, if Japan takes everything.
I mean, if you take everything except one island, like, come on.
Then I should retire from Hoi.
Okay,
if one player
prepare,
can do that against me, and the other allies.
Prepare the resignation letter, man.
Yeah.
Okay, do we come back about the drinking rule, or?
Maybe next great game.
Alright.
Okay, Leonard, no land leasing outside of France, and to France as well.
What do you mean outside of France?
I mean, France sending equipment to other nations outside before it capitulates.
I think it's normal to send convoys.
Yeah, it's convoys, fuel and convoys.
Yeah.
Okay, then fair.
Like you should say fuel and convoys before France and anything else after.
And also
France,
allies.
France is supposed to lose everything in France.
And
oh,
also
yeah, can France save anything?
No.
You can do the training, maybe exploit. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
no, I don't think so actually.
But yeah, it's an exploit. You already said it. I agree with that. It's an exploit.
Yeah.
And no allies in mainland France until fall.
Until what? Yeah, fall of France. Yeah.
I mean, it's not specified, but I presume so. I mean, this rule set has like Netherlands.
Yeah, I agree with that because otherwise, it's a France hold.
Yeah, you don't want to, exactly. You don't want to.
There's no chance.
France needs to.
I know. And I mean, this goes without saying, no sea zone switching on off.
Okay, I'm sorry you were alone with these guys, chat. What did they tell you, huh? Okay, so that was a messy poop. Sorry. Check.
Did you wash your hands?
Always, man, always.
We said that I mean, I don't know. I think that's already in the rules, but no land leasing to France or from France before fall, and no allies in mainland France before it capitulates.
Oh yeah, that's obviously true. That should be in a general allies rule. They come later. Don't forget. Let's add it right now. That is a good rule. My God, how the fuck? Jesus Christ! One sec. I need a sec. Oh my God. No land leases towards France until the Fall of France event. After that, they can do that. And no allied divisions are allowed on French territory until Fall of France event. Okay, we're going real quick big to Japan. We have to still determine when does Japan is allowed to join the war. Here we have April 1940. I remember back in the day when I played games, it was 1st of January 1941. That's what I remember from back in the day. Oh, did I just mute them? I just muted?
Because I remembered it from Horst.
It's not even the UK allowed in France? Like, no allies?
No one.
No one. That makes so. It's always been like this.
And Tommy had the rule that we must capitulate France. We cannot like leave it on purpose so that they can't land lease or something.
You don't need to add the rule.
I mean, yeah, I'm doing it. I know it's cancelled.
I mean, you can't barb unless you have kept France.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Then okay.
An extra Germany rule here.
Don't need it.
Just a
I mean, we won't do it. So.
Sounds good.
Yeah, right.
Japan is allowed to declare war when. I remember from my time back in the day, it was 1st of January 1941. The April 40
we were
talking. Early.
We were talking about
September,
it.
because if you declare too early, India is just gonna die.
I think we agreed on between September 40
and
March 41. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's a pretty big timeline. Is there any representatives of the other faction here that has something to say about that?
We're both factions.
Both factions agree.
I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Between September and March. That sounds like 1st of January 41.
Yeah.
No, but
Well, it's not the
It gives them
same.
leeway either way. They can like.
It's not the same.
What? Cannot strike the West until January 41. Let's do that. Cannot strike the West until 1st of January 1941. Boom. Finland. Let's talk about Finland if you pick it. Fuck that right now if no one picks it anyway. And finally we have Spain. Spain has allies are not allowed to bomb mainland of Spain and Axis. Spain is pretty deep actually, because we have to talk about is he volunteer, is he part of the war, blah 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 blah. What are these
TFB
guys?
has no Spain rules, so...
There's no Spain rules.
I mean, they had the Spain rule that Spain can send tank volunteers to Germany, which got deleted.
Yeah,
yeah, only Germany, but you can't send volunteers to every Axis country.
I have a Romanian rule actually, because as Romania you can just give up your land and then do focuses to get more civs. We should do it like that. That when Romania does that, you cannot give the land back to Romania, just to make it OP.
First of all, true, there's no Romania rules here.
I mean, it should be, but I don't know. We haven't seen that actually. But if it's true, yes, it should be yes. And no memes.
Romania, obviously. Is it in the mod that you have to give away Bessarabia?
You don't need to, but if you do that, you gain civs. Like with
Yeah, so I'm looking at it right now.
Bessarabia you need to give away.
Like, for example...
Yeah, Bessarabia you need to give.
For example, when you lose Northern
You
Transylvania...
can't even decide anything else, right? It goes away automatically. Well, do I have to make a rule? You have to give away Bessarabia.
I think it goes automatic.
It's fine how it is in the mod. No rule required.
Okay. Okay. Then we have a big topic of Spain. Is Spain a volunteer Spain or a real Spain?
I think Axis can decide, because...
I mean,
like,
yeah, they said that we can decide, yeah.
Spanish focus tree where Spain can
It
decide.
cuts
The
both
Axis
ways.
said you allies players can decide that?
No, that the Axis can decide if they go volunteer or if they join the
And
team.
the allies are okay with that?
I would say that if you're only sending volunteers, then not tank volunteers. Because otherwise you 100% do tank volunteers.
Well, then there's no Spain. if you
I
don't
mean...
send-
I mean, you can join the war.
Although, Leonard...
That's how it is in the Bokun, would say.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think also for Spain should only be able to send volunteers to one Axis country, like Germany. You shouldn't be able to send it to
There
like
should be a
Germany
limit
and
on
Italy
them,
and Romania and
maybe.
Hungary.
Okay, how many volunteers can they send?
Like Spain can, I tried
Let's
it out.
join the
Spain-
war, it's more
Spain
fun.
can send 8 volunteers, so...
Yeah. They
like
have
even
enough.
if I do, even if it's like special forces, it's not. I can't even fill out my cap in that case. So like.
Yeah, but I mean, not so you can't just send 8 to Germany and send another.
Let's
8
join the war, it's more fun.
Yeah, just join the war and get invaded, bro.
Yeah, the volunteer solution is just so nice and chill. There's a Spain player, he sends a bunch of tanks, and that's fucking it. There's also no threat for Gibraltar. Is Gibraltar walled off in this mod?
Yes, impassable terrain, yes.
I like the volunteer rule actually, because it's just simple and it's basic and what we've always done, kinda.
Actually, it's fine because we had a tank volunteer rule before. No tank volunteers.
Except Spain.
No, it doesn't say that.
Doesn't say that. Let's just go on.
No, Spain should be able to send tank volunteers.
Yeah, sure.
To Germany.
That would be.
I mean, yeah, that's like.
But only to Germany.
Yeah.
What does it say in the TFB website?
Nothing. There's no Spain.
So Spain can send 8
No.
tank volunteers to Germany.
It says no tank volunteers excluding Spain.
Yeah.
But
although
I mean, look at this. There shouldn't be any rule regarding the number of volunteers, because the rule doesn't matter. If he can send 8, he will send 8, and the rest he will lend lease.
Yes,
it just makes the gameplay of the Spain player worse because he has less divisions. Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, but
although one thing, important thing, Spain, if they are a volunteer nation, they shouldn't be able to send divisions to Africa.
Because supply.
Because supply.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, true.
What's that mean? Can you elaborate? What's that? What?
Volunteers work differently in the supply system.
Yeah,
Spain works differently supply system.
So
Yeah,
volunteers have their own
wrong.
supply. They don't share with the others. So they have basically infinite supply everywhere. And that's why they shouldn't be allowed in
So
Africa.
we're coming to the conclusion that we want a volunteer Spain here.
I would give them
Is
the
allowed
choice.
to send.
They can choose basically. Axis can choose. Axis can decide.
Well, then you should do that now.
You just said volunteer only. What?
You just said volunteer.
No, we said we can decide.
No, you just
It's gonna complicate it so much if you have to decide.
No limitations for Spain.
I just do volunteer. I like you guys just said. I don't know. Like some of you, like I don't know who said it.
I
but
just want
you said
one rule, no
volunteers.
Spanish volunteers in Africa. And then they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I
like,
agree with
just
that.
the rule: no Spanish volunteers in Africa, and that Spain can send tank volunteers to Germany.
Yes.
So, as I understand all your babbling, the Axis want a volunteer Spain? Did I just hear that?
Like, there are no necessary rules for like the other side of Spain.
Like,
we are both agreeing here. Like both teams.
I think if we would go volunteer Spain.
I don't.
Guys, you lost me. I don't know anymore what you want.
All right. So what we want is a freedom of choice for Spain, so they can decide if they want to do volunteers or if they want to join Axis. If they want to join Axis, it has to be after like I don't know, 1941, whatever.
That's the focus tree when they can join.
Okay, then
They
if
can
that's
only
there,
join
guys
after
want that decision to happen while the game is happening and not now.
Yes, because like it would take away from strategy.
And the allies are okay with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if Spain does go volunteer, they can't send the volunteers to Africa, and they can only send tanks to Germany.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So okay, I need to write that down in a way. First of all, here's a rule: no land leasing to Fascist Republic in Spain other than fuel. You guys want that?
I think.
I mean, like.
Sounds good. Let's keep it.
I think Dankus wanted to say something about volunteers.
Yeah, then he shouldn't go for tourist growth right now and actually build his fucking Hoi4 career. This fucking Muppet man. Allies not allowed to blah 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 blah. Okay, so. Okay, this is a bit complicated. The Axis are allowed to decide in game if Spain is a volunteer only Spain or a proper member of the Axis and participant in World War II. Now, if Spain chooses to be a volunteer Spain, no Spanish volunteers are ever allowed on the African continent. Once again, chat, if you don't understand, it's because they have kind of broken supply.
It's just to prevent something. Also not Asia. Because Iraq is Asia.
African continent and only Iraq, right? Iran and stuff is
Oh,
untouchable.
just say no volunteers outside of Europe.
Yeah.
Okay. No volunteers are ever allowed outside of Europe.
Not sure, Honor, if you care about Norway. So.
I think Spanish people should be allowed in Norway. If he wants to do that, he should be allowed to do that.
Yeah, have fun there.
Okay. By the way, there's one of the most basic rules ever missing here, which makes me scared about you guys. There's no, like, you cannot touch neutral countries. Like, you can't just go around killing Venezuela and Iran, you know?
I mean, that goes, yeah.
Only by focus.
That's usually
spirits in the
By
mod.
focus, though, right?
We cannot justify. We said like
There's
we cannot
spirits in the
manually
mod.
justify.
It doesn't work in the mod.
Okay,
it's fine.
true. No manual justifying, only with focuses. Okay, that fixes that. Okay. Good. We are back with Spain. So, if Spain chooses to be a proper member, then he's allowed to be invaded. He's allowed to be attacked with air. He's allowed everything, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I
Yes,
don't even have
after
to add
allies
that,
took
'cause that's just
Sicily.
what it is.
Also, if Spain becomes a full member, then can we have Spanish tanks in Africa since no supply, no volunteers?
yeah.
His
Yes.
own. Yeah. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
that is kind of
fair.
included
Okay,
in
yeah.
rule number 2. It's like the counter
Okay,
of choosing
that's
to
it.
volunteer.
That's it. Okay.
Okay, so again, for everyone to understand, also the chat, if Spain wants to be a proper member, he's fair game. They can fuck him up. Okay, general allied rules. The Soviet Union may not be... Sorry?
Romania. I wanted to know because of Romania that you cannot give land back that you gave away as Romania.
Okay.
Like Hungary not giving just Northern Transylvania back to Romania after they did the focus.
I think it's a game feature.
I mean, it doesn't really change that much, to be honest. Like,
You can make Romania really OP because of it.
but
Then you
look at
make
it.
Hungary weaker.
Yeah, you make Hungary weaker.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. Like, it just shuffles in. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I would say it doesn't matter.
But you should definitely. I don't know how events are structured in TFB, but you should make it. For example, when Soviets, let's say, demand Bessarabia, you need to accept it. You cannot like decline it or something. And the same goes for Rhineland and the rest.
What about Sudetenland?
Sudetenland,
There's a
all of
rule
that.
here.
Like, you need to
cannot
accept
deny
it.
That's a rule up there.
Yeah, okay.
It's basic knowledge.
Like it's
Yeah, I know, but still.
With you guys, I sometimes don't know if I should think that the basic knowledge is gonna work. By the way, a guy in chat was saying tank rule for Spain. If you read this in a way that it's written, then Spain is allowed to have tank volunteers. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you choose to be
observation.
Yes.
Fuck around. For a second, let's just go real quick into the general Allied rules. The Soviet Union may not be lend-leased or lend-lease until Operation Barbarossa has commenced. Rules and... Oh, by the way, what is he writing over here? Okay, let's take a look at that in a sec. Totally makes sense. You cannot lend-lease to Russia until Barbarossa. Totally clear. Can lend-lease only the following equipment at most. You're allowed to give convoys and oil, though. That's also a rule we had before. No one complained about that.
I would disagree with convoys on Russia. Disagree with convoys.
You should only do oil. I agree. Blah blah blah.
Because the more convoys you send, the more equipment you can. They can funnel every equipment they have into it. That's
Only oil?
I mean, you can only lend these convoys and oil. So why would you lease?
No, you can only lend these convoys. You know, I thought, okay.
So everything was okay?
Yeah.
Everything's okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay, sorry.
But are we not allowed to lend these Russia like planes and shit?
If you would listen, until Operation Barbarossa started, after that you can do whatever the fuck you want with Russia.
I would say no lend leasing to Russia equipment-wise, because they will send then everything they have.
Well, then kill the allies, bro.
Yeah, then kill the allies. Go for Gibraltar, shit on the UK.
Yeah.
But maybe then disallow the convoy lend lease.
If we do that, Japan can just take everything and then attack.
Yeah,
Russia
but
also.
we will be dead before Japan will have.
But we will be dead. It's not how it works.
Just see like that.
I would remove the convoys again.
And even look at this.
Just limit the convoys to like 500.
I remove the convoys.
I would limit the lend lease, especially air lend lease, to a certain number per month.
Too complicated.
Yeah, too complicated. If they want to help him, your fault. Number 2. No land lease towards France until the Fall of France event, and no allied divisions are allowed on French territory. Oh,
yeah, we agreed on
I
that.
just did that. Yeah, makes sense. Soviet Union can only lend lease China with decision. It seems like okay. That's a different mod. That's a different mod. I need to delete that. So the Russian rules that I am taking over right now are cannot justify Germany until August 41, or fall of Britain. I will add. Or the first German division has landed in mainland Britain. Or
fall of Britain. Fall of Britain. Like
let's do when the Axis take a Tau in the UK or Ireland.
And the Axis take a port.
Yeah, when the Axis take a port, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, Axis, you feel about that? Good?
Good, okay, fine.
Cannot just find Germany tonight for 1 or a port in the
Mainland.
UK in mainland.
UK
is taken. Cannot declare war on Japan unless they are at war with Germany. Wait, what?
And it's kind of irrelevant. So,
yeah, that's kind of whatever, just in case something.
Like,
doesn't matter.
Okay, now France is pretty important here. Fuck the Alamein talk. It's one tile and let's not overcomplicate it. France. Wait, this is old rules. Sorry, this is actually not correct. There is actually no France rules here. What are they using in Oak? Cannot build ports until you capitulate. Yeah, makes total sense.
Yes.
Cannot save any units by putting them outside of mainland France.
Doesn't work anyways.
Doesn't work anyways, yeah? You sure about that? But I cannot keep
Yeah,
the rule
I
in,
played
it
it
doesn't
one
hurt
very
anyone,
well.
right?
It can stay in, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I
Cannot
played
keep
this-
any units in training during the Battle of France. Also a rule you see everywhere, yeah. Okay. USA, obviously the most important rule here when the fuck giant wakes happen. First of all, USA can only join the war when Japan attacks or it's June 41.
Just look at the TFB rules if there are.
Yeah, let me check. There is no rule, only that when they are allowed to lend lease. So the two USA things are, and we have to talk about giant wakes probably, or maybe not in the mod.
No.
Can only join the war when Japan attacks or it's June 41. Sounds great.
Yes.
Yes.
You're not allowed to lease anything other than convoys and fuel to your allies until January 41.
Yes.
Say for France, as well.
Or fall of France, yeah. Or fall of France. That's actually a big change. Can only lend lease allies, convoys and fuel before 1st January, or fall of France. Or fall of France. Makes sense. UK, checker mechanic? What was the checker mechanic again? Is
That was Oak.
Other mod.
That's just Oak shit, okay? There's also no real UK rule in this shit here.
Don't need rules for the UK, smile.
Apparently, Marcel's playing UK, is not allowed to use the annex pub decision AI, blah, blah, blah. We're going to talk about that later. We're going to talk about the UK and how he annexes things. Now, that is the basic rules done. Now, I'm giving you guys a chance to tell me anything you think they might have been missing, and then we will get into your announcements of 8 players and then into the draw. Is there anything you guys feel hasn't been talked yet in the rules that needs to be added? This is you can still text me if something game breaking is found, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So due to our lack of knowledge on the Axis team of the mod, we don't know if there are any game breaking, like, not to say exploits, but like shadow game.
Yeah. Wait. Someone texted me something. Wait. Let me see.
But either way, we might add some more rules. We don't know yet. Alright.
Sure. I mean, in the end, there's always this number 1 rule, aka Tommy's word is overall. So if someone is exploiting some bullshit and it's like, it's not the rules, obviously that is.
Multiple combat modifier. Multiple combat modifier. You should ban that.
Oh, that's
basically...
Multiple combat modifier.
That's literally a game mechanic. Like,
yeah, but it like kills half the threat. That's
then don't be in multiple combat. Like what?
Please explain what's going on. Please explain.
It's just being in 2 battles. Like I don't know
it's
what.
just when you attack someone and then get attacked from another tile. It's like a normal game mechanic.
That's normal game stuff, yeah.
And that's fine.
That's like essential game mechanic.
I thought he meant combating.
No, that's
I didn't mean that.
No, combating
what
is
would
allowed.
you suggest here? I just say you're not allowed to attack that guy who's attacking you?
No, just don't do anything. That makes no sense.
And
let him explain.
Combating is an exploit, so we don't need that.
Okay, but let him explain. Maybe he meant something else. I don't know.
No, it's just if you attack like from the like you can do like paratrooper behind and then attack from or something else. Attack from both sides, then it's okay. But
that's it.
Yeah. It's like if you I don't know. Wait, I need to wait for the guy.
You just check it out. Text me. I will get over it. No problem.
Wait, what is combating again?
Okay, it's when you
don't Google that.
2 attacks on a tile.
So when you engage 2 times 1 division, for example, like 2 combats on 1 tile, it's exploiting.
Okay. Then you guys can still text me with rules. I want to also make clear for all the normies watching, nukes are allowed. They are allowed to have strat number 1s. And that will bring us into something a bit more exciting. And that is the teams telling me stuff. Let me just put all the 60 names in front of me so I know what the fuck's going on. Well, I'm asking officially all the people in this Discord, are you allowed and are your teammates okay with you representing them today? Some people are not here. Have you guys talked to each other? Is everything clear? You guys are all on the same page. Okay, I have 60 names in front of me. Then, let me get some nice music.
Change the title,
Classic.
not views. Oh my god.
Once again, also for these guys, I think they know it, also for chat, the current prize pool is 2.5k, but during this stream on Sunday, 19th of June, every single nation will be added to the prize pool. This has happened because you can thank Pern for that. I had a discussion with Pern today, and he was like, I don't care, it's just $300 anyway, and that hurt me. I was very hurt by that. So I felt like, okay, we need more money.
So subs included or only donors?
So, are you fucking insane? No, son, you should be banned for this fucking bullshit, you piece of shit.
Joke.
Motherfucker.
He's getting exposed next.
I'm getting exposed
next. 20
next.
times, I just didn't tell you.
Great game exposure, no.
I'm making an account right now. Creating exposed for 15.
That's
the number's already taken.
The more you meme this, the more DDoS attacks we will get. Anyway, gentlemen, it is now time that Team Axis and Team Allies are telling me their major countries. For the Axis, that is Germany, Italy, Japan, and Spain. For the Allies, that is USA, UK, USSR, and France. That's what we're doing right now. Let's get it over with. 60 names are there. Team Axis, please tell me first your Spain player. Want to make this...
okay, it's gonna be Alyosha.
Alyosha, you agree with this?
Yeah.
Alyosha is the official Spain player of the Axis. Oh, they have a fucking plan here. I can already smell that shit, man. That means I'm taking Alyosha out of the 60 names. He will not be in the draw pool anymore. I will then ask the Allies, please tell us officially who is your France player.
Matty.
Matty? Are you here, Matty?
Yeah.
No, he's not here, right? He is here.
He's here.
He's
He's
muted
eating
though.
right now.
Did you guys just gag him? He literally isn't talking.
Matty is eating dinner right now.
Matty's eating dinner. Then we have Matty representing the nation of France. Interesting. I wonder who's playing Russia, man.
Yeah, me of
France
course, bro.
is played by Martinovic. That brings us back to the
You
Axis.
vote France in the.
I think you're just
drama.
right there.
France.
Dude, I have like, dude, lately my brain is completely fucked, man. When you get a baby,
Yeah.
your hormones change and you just
One of us.
come retarded. France. Gentlemen, I am now asking Team Axis to tell me who is their Italy player. Who is the Axis Italy player?
It's gonna be Nave.
Nave, is that confirmed?
Damn, I don't know.
Okay, he's trying to be a little memer, that little muppet.
Yeah, put me there.
And we have Nave on Italy. Let's see his power there. Hopefully, he's not gonna say a lot of edgy things. We're going over back to the Allies, where we probably already know who the UK is because he's Italy. Who is the UK player and why is it Marcel?
So I'm just the best player in the game.
Well, when you use
Cool.
cheat engine or without?
How are you gonna recover from that, Marcel?
Oh my.
That was a violation. Personally, I would not have it.
Anyway, the UK played by our boy Marcel, a legend of the international. I will go back to the Allies and now, very interesting. I actually wonder who they are gonna pick here. By the way, give me a sec. I would like to show this on stream so they actually know what's going on and who's still left.
This cut Pixel Japan can't wait.
Wait, talk shit about him, man. At least this guy has a fucking. Anyway, I don't want to shit on. I don't want to shit on you that hard. Okay, here we go.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Matty, you are the France.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, we're doing it now. Okay, that's good.
Nice. Team Axis, who will be the legendary, unstoppable Japan player?
El Bowser.
El Bowser. Ooh, that's interesting.
Dude, I wonder who's gonna play Germany.
I wonder who's.
I love the whole team is
Bowser out of the drawing pool.
Tommy, you wrote the name wrong. You have to remove the E. It's just L.
Yeah, it's just L. Really.
No.
L.
It's only L Bowser.
It's W Bowser.
I don't trust. I don't even listen to you anymore. Japan, El Bowser. We are getting to something that is probably more clear than the Amen and Church. Team Allies, I'm asking you officially, who is playing Russia?
Shadow Gamer, obviously.
Yeah. No.
Shadow Gamer is written down.
Shadow Gamer. Yeah, Shadow Gamer. Shadow Gamer. Yeah, Shadow Gamer.
Yeah, it's Shadow Gamer.
Did I hear Denkus?
Yes.
I swear to God, these rumors are getting pre-yellow carded. Marcel Purin pre-yellow carded out there.
No.
USSR, Denkus, who will have thought? I think they're overvaluing Denkus. Since Denkus has a girlfriend, he really went downhill. So
Yeah, we actually are like he won't test like 120 hours. Can't wait to lose.
Gentlemen, we're getting to a very, very big pick here. The Axis will have to tell us. It's probably Lucifer, right? Who is gonna play Germany? Is it Lucifer?
Yes.
Lucifer, the legend of all these events. Lucifer, one of the only players who hasn't been exposed yet for saying bad things in the past. Lucifer, I love you. Teenagers haven't found you yet.
Tommy, I haven't been exposed. I haven't been exposed yet.
Hey, Marcel, that's it.
No. I haven't been exposed, okay, but I can be. Don't worry.
So I will start Photoshop right now.
Yeah, it's open up Photoshop.
Do something, please.
Gentlemen, finally, I'm asking Team Allies. Actually, who's on USA? I will guess. I actually don't. Leonard probably. Who is the USA?
Please guess.
I would guess. I don't
Shadow
know most
Gamer.
of you people anymore.
It's
I guess
Leonard. I don't know. Leonard.
Is it
Lame?
Yeah.
Lame Nard.
Lame Nard is the USA. I'm taking him out. Gentlemen, now comes the interesting stuff. The last final nations for the Axis are Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, and a nation of their choice. Vichy France is in this mod not playable, I think. That's confirmed,
It's playable.
Right? It is playable?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, is it? It is.
Okay.
International player Richie.
Then I am officially asking Team Axis if their 8 pick is Finland, Siam, Manchukuo, or Vichy France.
Well, we're consulting these right now.
I would say it's same goes for the allies. It's better to choose later because we don't know what changes to the mod will be made. Made.
That's true.
We don't know what.
Yeah, we don't really know how Finland exactly works. For example,
Can get killed. That's the question. Like,
yeah, like tough question to be honest.
Because
right
there
now.
is
Put a player on it right now and then decide later.
But yeah, we need to pick it now. Like
Yes.
the draft is going on, so.
Yes, and then we will start thinking about the rule set. Like Vichy France, obviously, we have to think about what's going on there.
So just to clarify one thing, Finland cannot be killed before Operation Barbarossa. Is that correct? That's how the Winter War works in TFB.
That's interesting stuff.
Automatic pieced out.
It gets generically pieced out. Did you say that?
Yeah.
The mod does that.
Yes.
Then yes, I think I would agree. Finland cannot be killed by Russia fully until Barbarossa started. Yes, I would agree with that.
They can't.
So what do you say, guys? Nif, Alyosha, what do you say?
I agree with Finland.
Okay, I say Finland as well. Alyosha, you? Yeah, okay, we take Finland.
Then it is Finland. I'm now asking the allies if their 8 pick after Canada, Russia, and Russia co-op should be Australia, South Africa, Ireland, New Zealand, Mexico, or Brazil. The remaining nations will probably later get the next by players. We still have to talk about when exactly that happens to in the game.
It will be Australia.
Australia will be the final player of the allies. Then we actually get to the part that I was waiting for because I like this part. What we are doing now is I'm gonna make a cup with the 4 remaining players, which I forgot. I need the 4 remaining Axis players, which is okay. Wait. Burrito is Axis. Hateless Spider is Axis. C-Mobs is allies. Discard Pixel is Axis. Bitter Steel is allies. Purin is a bitch. And Norbert is Axis. And Shadow Game is allies. Now, I am putting the 4 names of Norbert, Discard Pixel, Hateless Spider, and Burritos into this cup.
It's Headless Spider.
Did I say Hateless again?
Yes.
Vacation, bro. We do this event and then you never see me again. And let's make this random. Apple Pie alive in chat. Apple Pie alive. Say Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Finland. That's what we're drawing now. Apple Pie, tell me. Shut the fuck up, Apple, and just tell me. Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Finland. He says Finland. We are officially drawing the Finland player. Team Axis, is there anyone you would like to see on Finland?
I mean,
hold on.
I'm open for everything.
I'm actually interested. Who of these 4 remaining players do you give the most skill to?
I'd say Norbert if I was.
I would say Norbert. Yeah.
Norbert as well, yeah.
Burrito,
I
definitely.
don't know. I only know Norbert. I only know.
I think Norbert is the only person who actually played like TFB in the past. I'm not sure, but...
Atlas Spice.
Norbert is the GOAT South Africa, though, yeah. Gentlemen, I'm drawing. The official Finland player is Norbert. Norbert has to play Finland. He has no choice. That is this weird system I came up with.
I hope it's not crying right now.
Okay, we're taking the 3 out and put the others in. Norbert is gone. Shadow Game, Purin, Bitter Steel, and C-Mobs are going in. I am choosing Gamba 1 in chat. Gamba 1, tell me Canada, Raj, Australia, or Russia co-op. Gamba 1. Canada, Raj, Australia, Russia co-op. He says Canada. We are officially getting the...
Please C-Mobs. Please C-Mobs.
Okay.
Why is it toxic?
Jesus.
I kind of want to see Purin and Russia co-op. I think that's funny as hell. Dankus and Purin just
don't joke
fucking
with
each
stuff.
other over.
Don't joke with stuff like that.
Don't joke.
So
I'm an
the
old man, I
Canada
can't-
player of this game is C-Mobs.
Hey.
C-Mobs is the Canada player. Canada. Oh, I thought you said-
Can we get Shadow Game Rush, please?
I could do Rush, yeah.
Okay,
No, Shadow Game and Russia co-op, man.
So now I need to.
I mean, if you want to lose, sure. If you want to lose, sure.
Okay, who do we have in chat? Skullduggery Pleasant. I need to say Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. Skullduggery Pleasant. Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. That's what we're picking next. Scripted game. He says Hungary. We're picking a Hungary player. And the Hungary player is...
Atlas Spider.
Discard Pixel. Discard Pixel, the legend, is playing Hungary. Okie dokie. Then I'm removing them again. Burritos and Purin left. They get removed. And we're putting Purin, Shadow Game, and Bittersteel back into the pot. Finnish Belly. I need a Rush, Australia, or Russia quote from you. Finnish Belly. Finnish Belly. He says Rush. We're picking the Rush.
Oh, Jesus.
Purin, you want a Rush?
No, I want Russia co-op, like I have to.
Shadow Game, please.
Okay, now I hope he gets Rush.
I hope so.
Dude,
Yeah,
don't
same,
do that.
same.
Gentlemen, the Rush player of this game is... Sorry, I want to see myself.
Tommy, don't look.
It's Purin! Fuck that
No,
guy!
cheating, cheating,
Scripted, scripted.
Boring, there we go.
Scripted. Okay, rehost.
I like this. I'm putting in Burritos and Headless Spider. And I need Babai Aga to say Romania or Bulgaria. Babai Aga. Great name.
Baba Yaga.
It's true, his name is Baba Yaga. Damn it, true.
Russian.
He said Bulgaria. Okay, gentlemen, we're pulling Bulgaria. That also determines the Romania player. The Bulgaria player is officially Burritos!
Yeah!
Good,
I got this. I'm gonna carry extra.
Burritos is the Bulgaria player, and that
We got
leaves
this, we got this.
finally Headless Spider on Romania. Headless Spider, I think, the most unknown here in this game, which means he has to prove the most. Headless Spider. Gonna be interesting to see him on Romania.
No pressure, no pressure, man. No pressure, don't worry.
The pressure makes legends, dude.
Can't wait to lose Gibraltar to Headless Spider.
You talk shit now, man. I hope he does it. Gentlemen, this is actually
Okay,
pretty
Marcel,
important
you
now.
will lose it.
Who is the Russian
Marcel,
player?
no hate.
We
No
have
hate.
We rehost, man.
I was
hate
being
this, please.
genuine. I was being genuine. I don't know what sarcasm is, okay?
We have Bittersteel and Shadow Game left to determine Australia and the Russian co-op. I'm asking Niedlichkeiten. Niedlichkeiten. I need you to say Australia or Russia co-op. Niedlichkeiten. Mein Bruder Niedlichkeiten macht jetzt hier mal klar. Er sagt Russia. Er sagt Russland, Russia co-op. Oh shit. I think this isn't here. I wanted to ask him who he wants. At least it isn't Leonard. That's good. The Russia co-op is motherfucking Bitter Steel. Bitter Steel is with Dankus. Have fun walking with this guy. Bitter Steel is our official Russia co-op. And Australia is thereby taken by Shadow Game.
No hate, but
But?
nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, what's up, Marcel? What's up?
What do you want to say?
Marcel, good Asia, man.
Speak up.
Can we rehost?
No, not
guys,
not in Asia.
Interuse. Purin, what do you feel about the Rush? Do you think Russia is a good nation to have game impact, or do you feel left behind?
No, it should have been Russia co-op.
What do you feel about the Rush?
I don't know, I'm just gonna hold Japan.
Wow, this looks pretty bad for the allies here. Purin not ready to represent the Rush here. Shadow Game, we see you on Australia. What do you think about that?
More so than Canada or Russia, but I guess Australia is okay.
Very nice. Who else do we have here? C-Mobs here? No.
No.
A lot of people are not here. I don't want to
streaming?
talk to Marcel. He's a meme lord. I want to finally ask Leonard. Leonard is a very good game. Leonard, the thing with you is I've never seen you in the Great Game 1 and the International, even though I think you're a pretty big name in the community and a pretty good player.
He was Germany.
He was Germany.
Wait, he was Germany in the Great Game?
But I wasn't there for long, yeah?
he
Why did you get
Hungary,
killed?
I was the first to cap.
Oh my god.
I remember you
Die.
got the first yellow card because you did some bullshit in Utopia or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Leonard, can we expect game-breaking moves from you this time?
Definitely. I will go for the yellow card.
One question actually I have for everyone. Does this mod figure out the giant awakens itself, or do we have to make a rule about it?
Figures it out.
I actually don't know. I actually don't know.
We haven't looked at it, so they could say something that's not true, and we will.
I mean,
Then we'll have
that's
to look at
like
that.
Tommy said that we can add like rules as we
Yes,
go.
we have
like,
to.
you know,
Obviously
it's
talk about
fine.
giant
It's
wakes.
fine.
Like I just see it's locked behind 35% war support.
Yeah, and it's hard to get. 45.
Yeah,
is-
I
Oh,
would
that's
think
it.
that mod has that figure out itself. We have to check into it. How do you feel about USA, Leonard? A lot of pressure on
pretty
you,
confident.
man.
It's a lot of industry in the right hands, I guess.
Did you play USA a lot in the last months?
No, I am not allowed to play majors in this mod.
Well, then you're gonna show them who you truly are. Lucifer! Lucifer, I love Lucifer because he never has any scandals, which is so rare, man. Lucifer, Germany.
Yes.
What a role, man. I'm gonna watch you a lot. Lucifer, how do you feel about Germany, man?
Pretty confident. Best nation for me, I'd say.
Who were you in the Great Game 1?
Yes, I was France.
Okay. I remember. And Nave, Italy. Nave, I actually thought you're gonna play Germany, but now you're in Italy. Is there thinking behind that? Any tactics you want to share?
Naturally, the two best players in our team are me and Lucifer. But Lucifer is better in macro-wise, right? He has better build, and also he has more time right now than me. I will not be able to test build as much. And so, since Germany is just one player, he will have the best economy, or better economy than I would do. And since Italy is the second most important major in the Axis, because of the victory condition, then I was just, put on Italy because of that.
I think it's very interesting how you say that Italy and Germany are the most important, because I thought you guys are giving Japan a lot of weight, maybe even the second biggest weight. Was there ever a thought that you or Lucifer should be on Japan?
No, the victory condition is in Europe of capping Soviet Union, and Japan usually doesn't bring you closer to that victory condition. They can entertain the allies in Russia or Australia, but the real fight is on the Eastern Front, that's why you need to have the best players in Europe.
We see some big brain power on the Axis already, while the allies have Pruins, so already looking harsh here. Alyosha with Spain. Alyosha, would you be open to already spoil if you're gonna go for a volunteer or non-volunteer Spain? You don't have to, obviously.
I actually haven't decided yet. I've looked at both paths, and it depends what kind of strategy we go for in general.
And then we finally have only Burritos in here we can talk to, who is playing Bulgaria. Are you happy about this random draw to you, Burritos? Bulgaria and you.
I am really happy. I hope for Bulgaria or Romania, and I got what I wished. So I won't sleep until the great game. I will only do test builds, and I will be the great Bulgaria, the finest pro we'll ever have seen.
I'm not so involved, but do you guys talk a lot in private to each other, like about tactics and shit, or is everybody kind of lone wolfing this?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Lucifer is making a spreadsheet for everyone.
It wasn't a joke.
Okay, boys.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
Thank you for being part about the rules. Thank you for actually behaving normal. That's always worth a lot here. If you guys have still any suggestions, we're going to talk about them. I think the giant wakes have to be looked into, even though I think the mod does it. If you have anything you still want to ask, just text me. You know that. Try not to say bad words on Discord in the next 2 weeks. That'd be fucking sick. And yeah, good luck, and I see you soon. More information is gonna be in the general chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And yeah, I really hope that, because that actually hurt me when Prince said that. I'm pretty sure there will be some big donations on the game day, and you guys will not just fight for $300 each. Also, at the end of the game, you can choose one player you want to kick off the team. He doesn't get paid. Okay. Thank you. Later.
Yes.
Nice. That went pretty well. Thank you, Captain Rec. We really went through it. How do I save this? I always forget how to do this. I need to save this link, right? I'm starting to actually get hyped a bit. This is starting to look good. This is looking good, man. Thank you, Captain Rec. Thank you for all the subs. I couldn't say thank you, but I had to really listen. This is pretty important, man. I would like to share this. Yeah, I need to help real quick, though. So this link is just the link, right? And now I have to share. Great Game 2 rules. Save. Then you do restricted, and anyone with link can watch it. Anyone with link can watch it, right? What about the Dutch East Indies in Japan? Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. Why no China? In this mod, China is very different. In this mod, China cannot really be done. Okay, here's the link. Everybody can watch this if you have actually no free time. I hope you can fuck with this. I have the link. And that's that. Yeah, you guys cannot fuck with this, right? Guys, try to make, try to change this to a free. You guys can do that, right? Good. Good. You guys are actually clicking on it. Why do you care? We have to talk about stuff like Manchu being an X. We're going to talk about this week. The next big thing we have to talk about now, when is the UK or Australia allowed to annex like New Zealand? How is Japan allowed to annex Japan? We have to think about that. But we have our teams, man. we have our teams. Gentlemen, I think I want to call it here today then. It's 8 p.m. I really want to watch The Boys with Lisa. The Boys is just so fucking cool, man. I think I want to call that here. Unfortunately, I am not starting Kaiser Redux today. I'm sorry, but it's gotten late and we really put a lot of time here. But we should put time into this. I want this to be a good event, man. We have to do that. Which is why I'm calling today. I'm back fully tomorrow for full stream. We are gonna look into more single player for multiplayer, just you know, and we are gonna. Can you not tell me who to host? Can I just fucking talk real quick? And we're gonna look into Kaiser Redux tomorrow, man. I'm gonna open some new chapters on the stream. We're gonna warm up with World of Warcraft. I think I want to really go down on Warcraft 3 bit because the channel is actually dying. I gotta do some shit here, man. AKA not play Battle for Middle-earth from Warcraft 3. So I think World of Warcraft a bit. One Warcraft 3 campaign, and then big hoi 4. I'm gonna watch The Boys episode 4 now. Apparently it's about a hamster. Enjoy this ending song. I fucking love this song lately, and it doesn't load. Okay, good job. Already getting DDoSed here. And here we have the song. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support this entire fucking business, this entire fucking game, and this fucking face, subscribe to the channel, man. It means a lot. I love you guys. I see you tomorrow. Maybe my final week before I become a dad, man. My final week on the stream, dude. Jesus Christ. Have a great fucking Sunday evening. I love you, boys. Always be nice to each other. And yeah, excited for the great game too. See you, boys. When I die, fuck it, I want